Hello, hello, hello. How's it going, guys? So, we're getting back onto a bit of streaming, which will be good. Will be definitely very good, actually. So I wanted to do some streaming today. I've actually got a day off, which is really, really nice. So I hardly ever have a day off. What I've started to do, and hopefully it's going to be a really good format for the future, is put up a straw poll before I'm going to be streaming. So if I've got like a planned stream, this is a planned stream. Sometimes there aren't planned streams, and let you guys just like vote. I can't spell "and" as well, but yeah, I think this might be a better way of doing it. Well, should be a better way of doing it. I know I've done it before on like Discord, but now I'm going to post it onto Discord, and also onto Twitter and things like that. That'll be pretty good. So I think that'll kind of work. But it looks like you guys want. Sorry, guys. Looks like you guys wanted Hemburg more than anything else. So we got 16 votes for Hemburg, 47%. How's it going, Kaylin? Good to see you. And we've got other Reforged stuff, so I've got to get some other Reforged stuff at some point. The next mini project is going to be Sir Stan's cave, his shrine. I don't know what we want to call it, but I think his shrine will work, so that'll be quite good. We also got HH. How's it going, HH? I'm doing good, Kaylin. I'm doing good. Kalyan, sorry, not Kaylin. Kalyan. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I don't know. Hopefully I am. If I'm not, tell me. I'll try and get it right. So yeah, we're doing pretty good. Right, so yeah, going to go with Hemburg. Queen Anne's Revenge, I am actually going to get onto that a little bit later. Next week, me and my partner are going over to the a historical dockyard. So we're going to go and see the actual HMS Victory. So that'll be quite good. So I'll actually be able to get some better kind of like snaps of like ships and all that kind of stuff. And I'll probably rebuild the HMS Victory. But also see HMS Warrior, so I might rebuild that as well. And I don't know, we'll see how it goes, but that should actually help with building this, because there's some bits where I've not got pictures of the actual ship, because there wasn't that many pictures, but, you know, like, real ships will help quite a lot with that. So we've got TLNL Gaming, how's it going? Only Conquest YouTuber that you're subscribed to, Dukon left. Dukon's still around, he's just on Twitch now, he's mostly on Twitch these days. Which is fair enough. Twitch is pretty good. I mean, I'm currently streaming to both because you can, but for like basically money reasons, you can't. Once you become a partner with Twitch, you can't then stream to multiple platforms at the same time. You've got to wait 24 hours before uploading that video. So that's the reason why you see like people use Restream and then they'll stop and go to Twitch, because Twitch you do actually get more money for it. The rates are better than YouTube, so it's totally understandable. How's it going, Remco? Bontecoe? Bontecoe. I'm going to go with Bontecoe. We also got Christian Rawson. We also got Switch Dusted Plastic. Hey man, how's it going? You're actually catching this one. Usually when I do like kind of random streams, like I don't see you on it. It's good to see you, man. Yeah. It's got Carter as well. Remsco Bontecoe. I'm just going to go Ramco. Ramco, I'm just going to call you by your first name. It's much easier. How's it going, Ramco? Yeah, so made a lot of the ships and submarines for your port. Awesome. Have you got any pictures? If you have, feel free to shove them at my Twitter account. Like, seriously, I love seeing stuff. It's great. Space Eagle. Dukon posted a video saying farewell. Oh, crap. Really? Oh, man. That sucks. That actually really does suck. I did not know that at all. He'll be back. Yeah, he'll come back at some point. I reckon Hightail will get him back into it. Honestly, you're Dutch. Heel goed. Heel goed, Remco. I don't know how to say names in there. I haven't got enough Dutch vocabulary in order to say names properly at all. But yeah, Space Eagle, that sucks. How's it going? Okay, Mister. So yeah, so you guys wanted Hemburg. So I don't know what we want to do in Hemburg. I have been doing bits. TNL Gaming Dukon uploaded a video and said he's leaving and won't do anything with YouTube or Twitch. I can't believe it. You know, I've been going for about 7 years now on YouTube. I've never made enough money to quit my job. I will not make enough money to quit my job. So I've got like 120k subs, right? I can't quit my job because my job pays basically makes about 10, 15 times as much money. So it's like never going to happen. And I've said about quitting so many times, and I've gone, you know, I've just like disappeared for a couple of months, but I've always been back. There's something about it. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It's pronounced Bon from Bon Bon. Okay. Te like the. Okay. And K Koi from Uif. Yeah, that's not going to even help at all, man. No sure how long this has been going. Literally just started. We are on 5 minutes, so not too bad. Horse statue. So I posted a load of pictures about this on Discord, and I've finally tweaked it after you guys taking the piss out of me loads, which is good. I seriously like the feedback. I like the honest feedback. It doesn't look like a moose anymore. I got the head to actually look kind of horse-heady. It's still got chunky-ass legs. I mean, it's got some really chunky-ass legs, but pretty happy with that. And I quite like the mane. Other people don't really like the mane. They think it looks a bit weird. I think it does at the tail. I think, actually, I think we can do some more detail on that. I think we can actually do some stuff on this, like that. I don't know. I think it still needs a lot of playing around with. Definitely. What's the texture pack called? It's Conquest Reforged. It's actually a mod, but it's also a texture pack, obviously. So the mod and the texture pack are kind of the same. It's called Conquest Reforged, or Conquest is the texture pack. The links are in the description to just the normal texture pack, which you can use in whenever, wherever even. And then there's also the mod link as well. Put them both in there. So yeah, pretty good. So yeah, much better. I am thinking of moving it though, and I was going to ask you guys, because what I've started to do with this area, this is like the last area that isn't the Nobles District, right? So we've got pretty much everything else, you know, that area is pretty much done. I know I've got some trees and stuff to do, but this area's the next one. What a lot of you guys were saying was to do things. To do things. You're saying to do like more of a town, like more of a town centre. Because you guys weren't happy with this. You weren't happy with this bit here. I quite like it, but you were like, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't have enough markety feel to it. I was like, I don't know. I like it. I mean, look, we got a guy selling grapes, for God's sake, and cabbage, man. Everyone loves cabbage, and then you got Mr. Meat. I need to get my NPCs back in here because it just does not feel alive at all without them. You know, got all that kind of stuff. But and we've also got the other, obviously the other little kind of shoppy type stuff around here. We've got like candle maker, and we got the just guy with curtains, selling curtains. Medieval times, you need curtains, and all this kind of stuff. But you guys were saying, well, like, we don't really have a real town centre. So what I've done is I've literally started this the other day. I haven't finished it, obviously. It's not even near done. That's why there's no windows or real detail. It's like bare bones. But this is going to be the Merchants Guild. So what I was thinking of is, obviously, this is the main. There we go. Let me explain it. If I explain it with a map, it's a lot easier. Since most trade is up this way, like going through the whole thing, there's not really much going on around the down. You know, this is all Hemlands type stuff, so this is all like local trade that can come into the other gate. There's going to be no real major trade going from there, unless there's a port somewhere. You know, if we end up building a port, then there would be, and then we'd have to think about things differently. But you know, you pretty much got the swamp kind of places where we're going to build on there. There's going to be stuff coming through here, but that's all on this side of the city. It's also the most likely place where they're going to attack as well, which is why when the Calandrians invaded, they built gates over the river, really. So what I was thinking about this, obviously we got the barracks type thing here, where they'll be able to, you know, shoot down. And pew pew, you know, shoot down at people. Block up this bit. We need to redo the wall a little bit. I need to put in some actual crenellations on it, because if you're standing behind a stick, you're dead. Totally dead. But I thought about this side, and this was just a complete hill, so I cut right into it, which was really good actually, because then we get this kind of like warehousey bit underneath. So, you know, goods can come in, get stored in the Merchants Guild. This is going to be the Merchants Guild, where it'll have warehouses underneath that they can, you know, hire maybe guild members. They pay they pay their subscription, and then that also pays for these like joint warehouses and security for the warehouses. Then at the front, because this is at a higher level, which I really like the switch. This is just going to be the front of the Merchants Guild, and then probably around here I'll put some sort of like something. I was thinking of moving the statue maybe to the centre and making an actual like town square type thing where it's less mud, more stony type textures. I don't know, something like that. Something like that I'll do, I don't know. Rocket made the Vanguard, free cycling class ships, Kingston class, USS Nautilus. Oh yeah, I forgot I did the Nautilus. Working on the Arleigh Burke, made an LCS 2 Independence. Also check out some of Jag Thunder's builds, because he's also got the Freedom. So it sounds like you got a lot of USS stuff. I know I've done a lot of USS stuff, you know, US Navy stuff, but Jag's got some pretty good ones as well, so mix and match, you know. Tech, how's it going? Anyway, one of the warships on awesome Minecraft Pocket Edition. It's not that bad, Minecraft Pocket. It's a bit of a pain. That's the only thing. Right. What I'm gonna do while we're chatting to you guys and getting all like, Kalyan made a giant medieval wizard's tower. Yeah. See this one. I've got this wizard's tower. This is my small one because this is the mages guild that we've got. So we have got an actual fully functioning mages guild with, you know, everything going on and flying books and stuff. So I've just put a little tower on there because I did talk about it ages ago. I don't want a massive tower in here because there's not going to be too much maging to do. Most of the income for the mages guild here is going to be herbs and things like that. That's why they've got a herb garden, and so it's just going to be like remedies and stuff. That's why they've got a little shop in here. So that's what it's mostly is. You know, they've got some tobacco stuff there. That's what I'm going to go with it being. It's definitely nothing else that's legal in some US states. But yeah, so I'll just put a little tower there. I don't know if I like it or not. I kind of like it and I kind of don't. So it's one of those. Spart Z, how's it going? Can I make some Dutch warships, says Rumco? Yeah, I can do it at some point. Do I have stables? Yeah, I've got loads, Noah. I've got so many. I've got, so these are the main like horse breeding type stable type things. So I've got loads of them around here. There's pretty much loads everywhere. So there we go. On the inn that you come in, there's a couple stables there. Did I put stables at the back as well? No, I didn't put stables at the back. I put some warehouses. And then there's some stables. It depends where it is, really. There's some around, like in general areas. Like there's one. Yeah, there's one over here for some people. There's going to be one underneath the arena, so that when the Lord comes, he can come on a horse, drop his horse off here, walk up the steps. You know, then put his hand up and go, yeah, I'm the Lord, woo! And then he gets to, you know, like sit down and just watch the games. So I've got them dotted around as well as outside as well. So we've got another stables over there. There's one somewhere else as well. Yeah, there's one there, and there's one over in there as well. So there's like a, this isn't really stables actually. I could do with some more buildings around this one, and I could really do with sorting out the roof. Built this like the first couple episodes, and I just haven't come back to it. I need to. This was supposed to be like fields that things are grazing in, but it's got too much mud in it. Way too much mud in it. It just makes it look really messy. Oh yeah, and the huge stables that we've got, the indoor ones that are right on this gate as well. Yeah, that's the huge ones. Yeah, see, there's quite a few. Quite a few. Yeah. Where's the old red light district? Okay, mister. that is going to be around here. It is going to be around this area here. This is where the nobles are more like there. So if they've got a shorter distance to go, great. Yeah. Can I make the Carol Dorman, not the aircraft carrier, but the modern ship? No idea what that is. I'm guessing it's a Dutch ship of some kind. I can look at it. I've got so many requests though, literally, probably thousands. So yeah. Swedish Dutch Price, shouldn't I be working? I've actually got a day off, so I've passed 5 years in the NHS, the National Health Service in the UK, and because of that, after 5 years, you get an extra 2 days of annual leave. Because I started partway through the year, more than halfway through the year, I've actually got 5 hours of this financial year. So I'm taking these 5 hours now to do like a stream, and then I've got time mode of like 2.5 hours, so it actually makes a full day. So I've pretty much taken this day off. Well, I have taken this day off. I'm not pretty much, and otherwise I'd have to be working. So yeah, pretty good. Pay attention to detail. Yeah, you've got to. You've got to pay attention to detail. But yeah. Tom Van Villett, how's it going? Tom Van Villett's got to go. Noah Short Blacksmith, we've got 2 at the minute. We're going to have a 3rd one within the castle grounds. So I really wish the custom NPCs were still on here from the old one. I need to look back at my videos, see what I named them all. This is the main blacksmith for the town type bits of it. So this is where he would actually be building like tools and stuff like that. Some middling weapons. We've also got a secondary. We got a secondary blacksmith. No, we got like a not a less good blacksmith. Well, yeah, actually, yeah, not as good blacksmith who builds like nails and horseshoes and things like that. Like the simpler things. This is this guy in here. So he's got his stuff there. So that's what they kind of like do there. Yeah. Remco, watching in a lesson. I can work on my one. Yeah, fair enough. Hey, Spot Z, what a way to spend your 20th birthday. Well, happy birthday, dude. It'll go quick, since seriously, like, I passed my 20s. What feels like I was 20 like it feels like I've been 20 like 2 years ago. Nah, it's a lot. It's going really quick. It seriously does. Stuff will go so fast. You'll get like a proper job, and you'll end up spending. Well, not really spending. You'll try and get like a house, and then you'll be paying a mortgage, and then you'll get really poor. Actually, if you rent before you get a mortgage, then you get really poor. Yeah, definitely. Right, I'm going to do a Cartwright because I've been meaning to do this for ages. Switch to Cartwright. I need to do it. I'm trying to actually destroy stuff. Hey, Vigo, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Yeah. I think I need to dig this out. It's just too small. Yeah, I need to dig this out, definitely. This needs to be down, because how am I going to fit in like any sort of good carts in this place? You know? Something like that. What happened to the old NPCs? When I upgraded from 1.10 to 1.12 version of Conquest, I added in the mod, like for custom NPCs, into the mod pack, before starting it and doing anything else like that. It just didn't come over, even when I copied the files over, just nothing happened. It was really bizarre. And I never bothered looking at it after that. So, that's my problem. Okay, mister, do I have a butcher? Yes, I do. And I also have a hospital. Haven't built the hospital. I built the butcher. The butcher's... Oh, it's grim. The butcher that I've got is really grim. So this is actually on... I think I was going to call it, like... What did I call it? Butcher Hill? Something Hill? Blood Hill? There was some horrible name for this hill because of the arena as well. But part of it was also the butcher that we've got over here. So butcher, lots of meat outside, lots of flies as well. It's not very hygienic, lots of blood around. This is where he takes the animals out back, you know. So so just to explain for you guys that don't know, because not everybody does know, in medieval times, you would have any stuff that perishes really quickly nearby. So you'd actually have stuff like cows nearby if you want milk. But if you've got something like pigs, you can walk them into town, and therefore they can be further away. I've actually got my pig farmer over here, so it's really not that far. But they would actually walk them in, and then they'd slaughter them in the town, because then it's fresher. Makes sense, doesn't it? So I have got this hideous, really quite gruesome area here where... and he does throw the bones down as well. I've gone into that much detail. Now, I was going to put a path around the back to go to this door, so I need to do that at some point. But it's pretty grim. I wouldn't want to buy anything from this guy. And also, as part of the... Yeah, I mean, look at this. It's got a nice, like, cooking place, you know? But it's just meat everywhere. And flies. And satyr sausages, right? So that's the thing that we're going to have to tie in. And I have got... I picked out a spot where I think I'm going to put some satyrs. And I'm protected. Yeah. Green snow... Any bigger projects for the town soon? This bit's the next bit for the town. This is going to be the next episode. It's going to be pretty much focused on finishing up this area. Then when I get onto the noble district, which is this part, I'm going to split it. So I'm going to end up probably building a wall from like, well, probably like maybe here to here. Building up these walls, making them castle walls. There might even be, and then, well, we obviously have a keep. That'll be the finishing episode, because doing a castle at the end always works. It just always looks really good, because you've got the like panoramic views of like a whole city around you, and then you can see how the castle looks and feels. Whereas if you build a castle first and then do houses, usually your castle's too small. So yeah, but then we're gonna have a load of noble houses in this district here. I am tempted to, you know, like take like this here and build that across and build a wall. I think it might be overkill for it. I mean, because of the kind of people they are, their walls are good, but they're not great. I mean, you know, so I don't think they'd do it. I don't know. Yeah. So there you go. Bit of a weird thing. How's it going, Alex? Albus, you got to go. Fair enough. Thank you for coming on. You just said hi and go. That's fair enough. It's cool. I totally understand that. Key used to get frustrated with the modern ship tutorials and started working harder. Man, they are difficult. the ship tutorials are so damn difficult because I've got to. What I try and do is I try and squeeze them in so that short videos, or shorter videos, should I say? They're still like 2, 3, 4 hours long, but I try and make them short, but still understandable. But from doing them before, like I used to do Jag Thunder's tutorials. That's how I got started with well, building really. I need to actually get up some stuff. Actually, come to think of it. I need to get my brushes. Yeah, from doing Jag stuff, those were really well structured, and it's so difficult. Problem is, you'll do it all in one go. You'll try and do it all in one go, and that's what does it. You need to split it up and do it in sections, and just take your time with it. Don't rush it, because usually you'll end up rushing it, and that's where you make mistakes. And if you make a mistake, you get so frustrated because you will not be able to find it. So I totally understand that. I have the same thing when I'm making them. The amount of times that I've like recorded a tutorial, like one of those big ones, and then like a little bit later, found that it's just wrong, and I have to delete it all and start again on that section just from scratch. And it is so frustrating. So it's bad for you guys. It's probably worse for me. So I just spend like hours doing something that is just terrible. How old am I? Let's say late 20s. I don't want to say my exact age because it'll help people be able to track me down, you know? Mainly because my city has about 25,000 people in it. So as soon as you put an age on it, it makes it a hell of a lot easier to find somebody. So that's the reason I'm going with not saying my exact age, which is fair enough, I think. Right, okay, so we got that. Let's get some of these in here. Yeah, we need it more like... Yeah, we can do it quite blobby. Where's my other brushes? Sorry guys, I'm missing on some comments here. Victor Albion is watching from school. Fair enough. Just make sure you do lots of stuff. No, sure. We've got an Elvish type tree that loads an Elvish type trading center. At some point, I'll do the Elvish stuff, but not in this area because the whole lore about this is that there was pretty much like there was wars with the Nords and with the elves, and it used to be all this like this type of forests, this like golden birch type forest. And this was a pain in the ass making all these by hand, but yeah, it used to be this kind of forest all around this land. They used to have a big city. It was destroyed by Mordred, who was like a dark elf and actually started the dark elf race, and as part of that, that's actually over. Somewhere we got to build the ruins of this, but it's in this area here is where the old elven city was, and it was sunken in during the second orc invasion. I don't know, something like that. Can't remember the exact lore. Haven't had a look at it for a while. But this got sunken in. Then the Nords were actually settling down as the elves were basically getting just completely destroyed. The Nords ended up helping. They ended up having an alliance. So there's the Nordlands all the way up here. I know it just suddenly becomes snowy. It's weird. So yeah, the Nords came in, and they actually settled down here. So the elves kind of left, and they left for mostly their main forest around here, which is this. These are big forests. Because I'm not too big on the elven stuff. I mean, you can do quite a lot with styles, but generally, there's more of the general medieval stuff does better. Actually, is what I'm trying to say. People usually like it a little bit more, or find it more interesting. I don't know. It's one of those. It's very difficult to explain. Where's my brushes? There we go. Grab these. God, I'm getting so much lag. What? No, okay. Just switch this down to normal. I don't need it on far at the minute anyway. It's because for the modern stuff, because I've got like no ores and no like snow layers or anything else on that map, I can do it with extreme on shaders. It looks great, but yeah, it's crazy. Rodney Cameron never gets to watch my streams. That's probably because it's the morning for me. Daniel Sales, if you put 2 inner walls in between 2 parts, it can protect it more. Absolutely, it can do. It's just whether it's overkill for the people and whether they would actually do that or not. That's the thing. It's like one of those things that if you had a lot of money and you really wanted to protect your city, you would absolutely do it. But what I've got to think about is try and tie it into the actual cultural side and see actually as a culture would they do that? Is that something they're worried about, or have they built? Do they, as a people, feel safe within the hill fort with one layer? Then the nobles built their own, mainly to segregate themselves from the horrible peasants. Now, would they go for another layer? And it's like, I don't know. You know? Am I overthinking things? Probably, but that's kind of what I do. Yes, I think it's part of the fun of it. You know, try and come up with a proper culture. I guess is really difficult. I've been watching these like videos on like lore and world building and all that kind of stuff. Oh man, you go down a rabbit hole if you start watching those. You seriously go down such a rabbit hole. I mean, some of them are brilliant, like really, really good. But oh man, you can start thinking like so crazily in depth. Like I was looking at it and I was reading like the ones about rivers and I've gone, oh god, and deserts and all that kind of stuff and how they naturally form and all this kind of rubbish. And I was going, God, Yarowyn does not do that. Do I need to start a new map? And then I was like, no, I need to like finish some stuff on this map before I even think about that. But it's really good. You know, it's one of those things. It's like actually it's Minecraft and yeah, it's for just building and having fun. It's not really for anything else. And the other map took me so long anyway. I mean, I streamed most of it. It's quite good. Because people are like, hey, how did you make that map? And I just send them the like 40 hours of the stream. I was like, thanks, man. I'm not going to watch those. Fair enough. Don't mind. It's cool. That's cool. I don't expect you to spend most of your life watching those. Right, I'm going to catch up on you guys in a second. I'm just behind at the minute. Greenside, love the advice. Really helped make me work on on my big build or custom map. Yeah, I mean, the main thing is, like, build exactly what you want. If it doesn't fit in with what you... If somebody says, oh, that's not realistic, kind of think about it. And if it really isn't, then change it. Like, for example, I don't know, in medieval times, building a city right in the middle of the ocean where there's just water. You know, just seawater. That probably wouldn't make much sense. But if you want to do it, just do it. You know, make the stuff happen. You know, make it like, okay, well, I'm going to build it there, and they're actually going to be people. They're going to be a weird, like, I don't know, mermaid people, which they swim underwater and stuff like that. They don't need fresh water, and they have loads of fish around them, but they actually do walk on land or something like that. They live on land for safety or something. Do you know what I mean? Make your lore fit. It's fine, and it makes you more creative anyway. It'll make it more interesting from that side. So just do it. I'm going to drop this down because I think what we can do is we can have this on this level, drop most of this down. We've got the back gate into this bit here, which is fine. I mean, but then we can. This just feels too low for like having just general wood stuff, because this is where he's going to have just like wood stuff for carts. I think I'll probably do a lot of work with the carpenter that we've got as well. So, you know, there's that. This also make the levels look less imposing, because at the minute we did have 2 blocks going down right next to each other, which makes it look really, really high. I was 2 meters when you think about it that way, so I mean that just does not work. Right, I'm gonna catch up with you guys' current comments. Running game I like to build on. I like to get wrecked server, and we use this map. Cool. Send some pictures, man. I love to see what you guys are building. Absolutely. Like a follow, I like to get wrecked. He's got some really cool builds. He's built some fucking huge stuff in, what's it called, 4K? I'm pretty sure it's 4K even. I keep on forgetting all the different names, because it's like alternate realities. It's like trying to keep track of alternate realities, but he's got it somewhere around here, isn't it? Pretty sure it is. I think it's somewhere like that. I can't remember. How am I supposed to remember all of this stuff? Remember, did I read the comment about Dutch Destroyer? I have no idea. Honestly, I have no idea. Keeping track of everything is so difficult. Build a naval battle or make a modern old one? Yeah, could do actually, yeah. I was thinking about for some of the... I was thinking of having like a pirate battle somewhere, like a pirate ship actually invading like one of the trade ships or something like that. Because I think that would be really cool, just as like a nice little scene. Though I'd also... The problem is, right, because I'll be spending so much time building the ship, I'll then want the same ship somewhere else on the map, which should be fine. Maybe change some colours on it. So that then I've got a destroyed-ish version, you know, one that's been blasted to hell, and then the one that hasn't, so I'll have to... I've thought about it, though. Quite a bit, actually. I don't know where the battle's going to be going on. I've got to kind of, like, go back into the lore world again, and just... the lore of this world, and just, like, really look at everything that I want to do. Right, if we knock this back into here, right to there, I'll sort out all this stuff later. Now that... actually, so this is... No, I like the little hill, actually. I like this little bit of ground here. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like that. That'll do. Right, okay. So if we put this down. This big muddy pit here. I'll sort out the rest of the stuff later. I don't know why I'm using magenta for this. Because magenta is usually my wall colour, as you guys have probably noticed over the years. Right. Okay, let's keep on catching up because I'm so bad. Tony says, just thinking about all the advice I learned from Shadowversity channel. You should watch them. Yeah, I've watched Shadowversity stuff. He's becoming just such... I really liked his original videos, like his normal ones before he was all like cocky and stuff. He's just... I don't know. I don't know anymore, honestly. He kind of annoys me now, which is a real shame. But yeah, he does know his stuff, but he also... You've got to... This is the thing, right? There's fantasy, and then there's realism stuff, right? They're two very different. And from a creative point of view, I would prefer you guys go with what makes you happy than somebody going, oh, I'm sorry, man, that's just like totally unrealistic. And you go, it is, but I wanted mages in my world. That's why I've got a mages guild with a stupid goddamn telescope. I wanted it, and it makes me happy. So you know, there's that kind of stuff as well. However, his stuff on like castles, things like that, when he's going over castles, is really quite good actually. You know, totally good. I have no problem with his castle stuff because he does go through quite a lot of good details. It's pretty good. The Skyrim stuff, like, you know, fair enough. Yep, Skyrim's got really unrealistic builds. Already knew that. You know, that's not a problem. I don't mind. It doesn't take, for me, it doesn't take anything away from the world. You know what mod do I use for the minimap? The minimap is... It is Journey Map. It's a really good mod. I always used to use what's it called, Raise Minimap. I always used to use that. Then when I got the Conquest Reforged mod pack, they had Journey Map in it. It took me a little while to get used to, but I like it more. I actually prefer it. And it took me quite a while, as somebody that's been using another mod to do the same thing for a long time, to actually switch was quite difficult for me. It's one of those that I was just like, I don't wanna do it. Right, okay, so we got this muddy area thing here. I love my snow levels, layers, whatever they're called. Levels, layers, things. What the hell are we going to put here? Carts, I guess. Let's get some carts. Oh, I saw this on... Who did I see this on? Somebody's thing. It was with Dukon as well that did this thing that I'm totally just stealing. But I think it was like... it was the plot that has the like really Kingdom Come Deliverance type style. God, I can't remember what it's called. I can't remember what it's called at all. So like cart... Put a... Where are we going to put this actually? Got to think about where we're going to put that. Oops, that's the only problem. I always end up deleting stuff. Let's put a chest down, crate down. Decorations, crate. I just thought it looked great because it does. It looks absolutely great, brilliant, really. Okay, do not press that. I mean, how cool is that? I mean, you could then turn it, so you could actually make it look like it's completely destroyed. I don't know if there's any way to hide, like, obviously, let's get rid of that block and put that one instead. Oh, for God's sake. Don't ping. I don't know if there's any way to hide the item frame or something like that. Anyway, right. Big Mac, hey. Let's go, Big Mac. Austin, love the tutorials. Keep up the great work. Will do, man. Thank you very much. You're gonna love the frigate build. Is your design only enhanced and resized? Awesome. Please feel free to share. I really like to see stuff like that because it's been so long since like I built those that the whole way we build has changed quite a bit. I think there's a lot more detail in builds. People are spending a huge amount of time on them, so I really want to see that. I'd be quite happy to see those. So shove them to my Twitter account and I'll have a look after the stream definitely, or on a break or whatever. Austin, do the mods cost money? No, so with Minecraft, mods do not cost money because we're not allowed to. Not allowed to charge for mods. How good is that? Pretty damn good. So yeah, I saw that, and I also saw on whatever video it was I was watching. I'll just fly into a tree, which I'm gonna use over here as well. This frickin' design, it's so simple. It's just like the empty rack and like a beam, and I was like, oh my god, because I had a table here with a chair on it, and like for him to cut stuff up on. This makes much more sense, cut beams up. So oh man, I was so happy when I saw that. I was like, damn, I've got to watch them. So when people are saying like Ducon's going, that's really annoying me because I was watching them and they were quite good. I was learning stuff. Ugh, so annoying. But yeah, I don't know. I hope he comes back. I honestly do. Me and Ducon have had our differences over the time, but I really hope that Ducon comes back. Honestly, at some point, when he's like ready to. It might be that he's just got to that point in his life where, I know he's got a family and stuff like that. So I mean, it's possible it's just become too difficult because it is. It really is. Anyway. Another question. I'm at industrial designing uni and love the concept art. Would you mind if I redraw some of your designs in a realistic style? And is it a problem if you post them on Instagram? Not at all. Just do it. I have absolutely no idea. No problem with it at all. I'd love to see them. I think that'd be absolutely awesome. So yeah, just do it, man. Like seriously, just if you want some. Well, I will upload this map, so you could go around, take some screenshots, redraw it or whatever. Use anything as inspiration and just go with it because it's not going to harm anything at all. It's quite cool. Just do it. Just do it. No problems at all. Right. Okay. How's it going, Casper? What's my Twitter account? I think it's just Lord Decker. Just at Lord Decker as one word. Pretty sure it is. It's on the. If you go onto my YouTube channel, it then has it on there as its like main thing. Like you get. I'll show you. It's going to be a lot easier for me to show you. Let me get up. There you go. It'd be a lot easier if I just show you. Much easier. So on my main channel, it is like you get all the buttons on the side here. So literally, it's just the Twitter thingamajiggy, which I'm guessing is just Lord Decker. Yeah. So nice and easy. You also got my Facebook, which I don't really use. Discord I do though. So if you want Discord and stuff like that, then at least it's on there. But you can just tag them on there. I think most YouTubers do it that way. I was going to put a link in the description, but then I was like, well, if I change it at some point, then I've got to update every single link in every description, and that's a pain. A real pain. So it's like for texture packs and stuff like that, it makes perfect sense, right? But I don't know about everything else. Vlad plays on MC on PS4. Oh man, I've got the Bedrock edition for PC, and I hate the controls on it. It just feels so clumsy, and that's the exact same as it feels on Pocket. I haven't tried it on like Xbox or PS4, but I'm guessing it's the exact same. I hate the controls of it. It's so like, do you know what I mean? Like it's just like. I don't know. I don't like it. Absolutely hate it. Thanks, Casper. Good God. Drank too much coffee at once. Bobby Bailey. Am I on the... Good God. Sorry, guys. Dying. Am I on Xbox One? No, I'm not. My other half's got, my girlfriend's got a Xbox One, but we only like play it randomly. It's one of those that, I mean, it's good, but you know, there's not. The thing is, we want to play co-op games together, and there's not actually that many anymore. It's all like online. So then, I guess I could buy another Xbox One and play upstairs, but that seems ridiculous. Can you imagine that? It'd be strange, wouldn't it? So I don't know. Not really. But no, I don't really play it. Especially not Minecraft or anything. I think I'd always go with PC because of the mods and because of tools like World Edit, MC Edit, stuff like that just makes life really easy. I can't imagine doing stuff without it. You know, it's like, you know, there's a whole brush thing like this. You know, just being able to go like, there we go, I want it that, and pff, there we go. That's my mix, and I can just save all the mixes, and that's it. You know, I'm not worried about placing blocks individually. Instead, I'm doing the other stuff that's more important to me. I would say it's more important to me, I guess, but maybe not. This is much better. This is much better size-wise. Have no idea, speaking about the floor of this, what I actually do it with. I think I'm going to have to go with stone because of the... Because I'm going to have to. Pretty much. It's just what's done. What's that texture on that one? Oh, that's... When did it do this? Why do I not know about it? Oh, it's a block that I hardly ever use, actually. That's why. I like it. Just not for this floor. And sorry, yeah, Swedish plastic. It's probably going to be really dark in here. I did see a comment, I just didn't get a chance to read it. It's one of those things. Vlad, yeah, that's not a problem. It's either that or Discord, if you have Discord as well. Discord's pretty good, so you can always jump on that. How's it going, Sheena? Yeah, Discord's pretty good. We've got, so with ooh, thank you very much, Jim Hoagie, for following me. That scared the hell out of me. Yeah, so what we've got with Discord is I've got like quite a few different channels. So there is actually like a promotion channel. So if you have your own server or you have your own channel, you can actually put it on there. I have absolutely no problems as long as you put it in the right channel, which is promotion. I have no problem with that at all. I actually think that's a good thing. I think we should have more of those where you're able to, you know, like be part of another community and also create your own at the same time. And if you got a promotion channel, it means that people that are interested in looking for other stuff will look in there, and people that aren't just ignore that channel. So that's pretty cool. I've actually seen some pretty cool stuff on there and jumped on as well. So it's like it works quite well, I find anyway. Definitely. I cannot decide what floor texture to have. We got too many blocks. It's just, I'm like tempted to just go with something like this, but it looks too... I quite like this texture, but it just looks too concretey for this place. It's too like smoothed, even though it looks a bit rough and stuff like that. It's Digins Dad, how's it going, man? I was got Spazza, how's it going, man? Yeah. There you go, Vlad, you got Discord. Yeah, shove it onto Discord. We got world building and stuff like that as well. So you can shove it into world building if it's any world stuff. Like, well, world building is a bit of a difficult one. We were talking about this the other day, actually. Like, where does it actually fit? Alright, I think I'm going to go with a mud. I'm just going to go with a muddy ground thing. I think, in the end. I've decided. Or cobble wall. Cobble wall, actually. I'm going to go with a nice cobble wall. Now I've changed my mind again. Just to do this. Because once we've got the floor in, then I can actually start building something. I need a nice tool. That's not the texture I'm looking for. That's actually pasted, isn't it? Yeah. Don't like it. I don't like it as much. But I think if I mix in some textures, I think it'll be alright. I need to get like this more muddy. It just looks like a mess. It's just a mess of textures. You know? Oh, right, okay. Give that a go. That's worse. Right, tell you what, right. Oh, man. Galleons, your phone's at 50%, lost the cable, that's not good. That's not going to last very long at all. Romco, gotta go, back in 50 minutes, no worries, I'll probably still be streaming, pretty much. Max has just woken up, well, good morning. Fair enough. Arrow as well. I suppose I wish we had servers on the PS4. Do you not have anything? Is it just on the PS4? Is it just like Realms that you can do? That like Microsoft's just trying to sell you all the time with Realms. Is that the only thing you guys have got? If so, it sucks. You know, it really does. Right. So what I've seen is that this soft gravel really works well. Really works well with this one. God, it's dark. It's really dark. Stitching stands at school? Ah, stitching stand. Why are you doing that? Get a job. That's what you need. Go get a job. You'll make money then. With money you can buy things. Trust me. As somebody that has a job. Bought a house. A house is a thing. So, gotta do it. That's what we need. I actually would advise. Well, I wouldn't advise just to like quit school and get a job. I'd advise doing both. Trust me, you can do both. There's you can just do it. I've done it. It's not a problem, you know. And just work your ass off. It's not a problem for most people. But yeah. So yeah. Not even Realm Spazzer. Oh man, that sucks. If you if you've not even got Realms, you guys are screwed. That actually does suck. I actually feel quite sorry for you guys. They need to get their act together. But Hightail's coming around. Hopefully, with Hightail, you just all quit Minecraft and they'll have some good servers because it's made by Hypixel, which are like they are just servers, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? Like. They know it. Right, I need to make some actual carts. You guys are sidetracking me way too much. Now, there's a cart that I made over in the Mage's Guild, which is stolen from a build from the Elven competition that they had in Darwin Reforged, which I'm gonna steal from myself now this time. If I can grab all the blocks, which I don't think I can. Clothes hanger, yep. Tower rack thing. Something on top. I need a chest. I need a cart. Green thing. I probably won't put the green thing on top, but. This one's a bit too full, but, you know, it'll do. The cart designs are freaking incredible. I saw some other ones as well. They're really good. Brandon Brazelton. I like Brazelton as the last name. That's a very cool last name. It's a very cool last name. It sounds like a lord's name or Sir Brazelton of Hemburg. You know, do you know what I mean? It's like it's got that kind of like ring to it. Anyway, your question is: are you going to still be making mega build tutorials like the big tutorials? Yes, at some point. Starting again, as you've probably seen with the airbase, that's my kind of like starting point to see if there's still interest in it. Really, it's one of those things that it's quite difficult to see if the audience is still there because it's changed. Like Minecraft has changed quite a bit. I probably wouldn't have chests on this, would you? God, what is going on there? Yeah, so I mean the audience has changed quite a bit with Minecraft. That's the thing that people don't realise. So I don't know if it's still there or not. You know, things have changed, man. Things have changed. It's all gone, man. So yeah, I'm trying it with the airbase, and I'm going to be doing a couple of like small tutorials you probably see coming out. So I've got the obviously I had the aircraft trainer, like the military trainer, the Grob like T1 type build. So I had that. I'm also planning on doing. I'm planning on doing a lot of things, but I'm just going to do concrete layers or something. This is actually quite nice. There's a texture, you know. I think it needs like a fence or something inside it, or empty rack. Yeah. I did not expect it to go down there at all. Okay. Yeah, no, maybe not. If I shove it like there, I'm trying to come up with my own design out of stealing their design and making my own and trying to make it, well, my own. Something like that might do. It just looks weird, doesn't it? I mean, like, bring. Something like that. Right, okay. Let's try this again. Right, okay. So if I had like there, that to me doesn't actually look that bad. That actually looks like a structure now. So that'll do. How's this being stood up? Is a good question. I don't know if anyone's asked it yet, but I'm waiting for it. It's obviously got it's attached to a thing. Sad face. Hytale isn't for PS4 as well. It might be though. You know, it might be like how Minecraft started, where they build it for one thing and then they expand it. As somebody that does like quite a lot of coding, sometimes it's a pain to port it for a different system. But there are so many tools you can now buy that do it for you. It kind of makes it easier. So, actually, no, it's a bit difficult with games, isn't it? I guess. So it depends on the hardware that you've got. So you have to build it for that. I don't know actually with games, because I'm used to like making apps and writing things that are usually web-based. Because if you do web-based, any device that can access a web browser, hey, you've got it working, and you just do some nice like what's it called, bootstrap on it, and you're pretty much sorted. How's it going, little chicken? Oh man. Looks got Ashkash Mohite. How's it going, man? Love from India. Hey, I love Indians. Indians are great. And I seriously mean that. Indians are absolutely great as like a people. And I'll tell you why. Like, yes, we had some pretty bad times, you know, when we invaded your country and took it over for a little while. But quite a few of you guys came back over with us. And now we've got, the UK has now got the second largest Indian population in the world. And also, you guys have some of the best food in the world. I'm not joking. Like, Indian curry is incredible. It's absolutely incredible. I like my Chinese food, but also like my Indian food. It's just awesome. But yeah, I grew up with quite a few Indians as well, so it's quite good actually. I think it's actually quite good. I like Indians. They're always good, except when you guys are working for the asshole companies that are in the UK, and then you're at call centres, because it's not your fault. We're actually angry at the company that's in the UK, and we've been sent over to the call centre in India. And that's always a nightmare. Right, big-ass cart. Now we're going to go for a big-ass cart. Oh, man. I wish I had some cart designs, because this would have made this a lot easier. So this is going to be... I know I've seen like this before. I need a light again. I really need some light in here. Actually, I need to beam the whole thing. Come to think of it. Anyway. Is there any way I can do this quickly, I'm wondering? Not really. At least when I've done this, I can then do the upstairs. Right, if we beam it like that. Anyway. Random. Shop is supposedly 50 kilometers long. What shop, Max? What are you talking about? Oh, ship. Oh, you're talking about the Resurgent. Yeah. I get asked to do that if I can do that a lot. And it's like... oh, no. Oh, yeah, it's a 3 and a 2. Okay, that's why. Seeing this doesn't look right. I mean, we could go to... If we go to there, actually, that'll work because of this bit anyway, because we couldn't put one across there anyway. It works. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I get asked to do the Resurgent a lot. It depends on... Like, if I can get the problem... Right, the problem that I had when the new Star Wars movies came out, there was, like, hardly any... Except for the pictures in the movies... There was hardly any detail and like drawings and things like that of it. Whereas the original Star Wars stuff, there's loads. There's like books you can buy and all this kind of crap around it, and all the size measurements and all the different like pictures where it's been cut in half and all different angles have been done. Loads of people build like models of them. You got the Lego things of them. There's so much reference material that it was okay to do. With the Resurgent, I only had a couple pictures, so I couldn't do it because there was just a couple pictures. So that's why I never got around to doing it. Yeah. Well, at some point, you know, it's just, I'm hoping there's now enough pictures for it. reference material is everything because it's so difficult to build without, and you make mistakes. Now I'm quite. Yeah, I'm okay with making mistakes. Not a problem. This is still not very light. I'm wondering if we should actually boost it up. Really boost it up. Yeah, I don't know. Got a guy from Indonesia as well. Hey man, see you. Max, do I think Hightail is going to steal Minecraft's players? It's probably going to take me, honestly. And I'll tell you why. Hightail I wanted to actually have a chat with you guys about anyway. But Jag's got a pretty good video on why. Like, he's actually kind of explained kind of my same thoughts. So, Minecraft has been around for quite a while. It's going on like, what, 10 years, probably, at least. It's not really improving. They're not building. It's owned by Microsoft now. Microsoft, right? I work with Microsoft software as my job. You know, I'm working with SQL Server. I'm working with like C# type stuff, and actually a load of other stuff that isn't Microsoft. But generally, like most of the stuff is Microsoft, like PowerShell, etc. And they're really damn good at that kind of stuff. But what they haven't done is when they bought Minecraft, they didn't seem to do anything with it. It's like they could have taken it to the complete next level. They could have gone, right, actually, yeah, shaders does make the game look better. Let's add it, you know? Integrate with the whole thing. Pay the guy that made the shaders mod, pay him a bit of money, get it into the game, officially done. Now they're taking it on. Simple. And then allow people to make shader packs and do that across everything, including Bedrock. Why can't they damn do that? You know, simple little things like that. I mean, that's really easy. They did it with when they brought in horses. They got the guy that did the horses. They paid him to work on the mod for a little bit with work on the game with him for a little bit. He used his like base code, but he actually changed it a lot to meet what they required. That's absolutely fine. There's no problem with that at all. So why can't they do that? I just don't understand. And talking about mods, Microsoft is normally really damn good with like mods. They usually do actually create something that is expansive. They usually create it where you can do your own thing with it, you know? Except with Minecraft, where they're making it so difficult that the Forge team is now really struggling, really struggling to actually get it done. So, I mean, that just kind of says it all. You've got a professional group of programmers struggling to use it, to mod for it, because they're having to build their own API rather than there being one already. And the world these days is built on APIs. So maybe I'm a bit bitter about it, but you know, and it just annoys me. And they're not really improving anything. For builders, they're not doing anything. For survival kind of people, they're not really doing anything. They're not improving it to the point where I go, oh man, I really want to go into survival. Conquest Reforged as a mod did, you know, they added in stuff that was actually totally just new and different, and I was kind of like, oh damn, this is actually really cool. You know, they've actually added in stuff. They changed bits in the game that makes it interesting again. They've changed they've added in bits to make it so you can actually what am I trying to say? The terrain generation. They've changed that a little bit so that you've got new terrain and you've got new places to explore. That's what when I started off Minecraft, that's the first thing that made me go wow. Was the first time I played it was wow. It's huge. The possibilities are endless. So there was that. Does this look alright? It looks a bit weird, but I'm trying to kind of like make it. I think it needs something. It needs something. Yeah, the possibilities are endless, and it was just like, wow, this is amazing. And then I instantly started on mods because the base game just didn't have it. You know, the base game just did not have what I needed out of it, what I wanted out of it. It's one of those. So I kind of like very quickly switched over to mods, just like basic mods, and then I went to use Conquest and things like that, and yeah, it was quite good. It's just like I don't know. So yeah, I think it will not steal, not really. I don't want to say steal the Minecraft player base, but I think it'll change it. You know, I think there'll be people that'll be doing both for quite a while. I totally believe that. Totally believe that. So I'm just gonna knock this off here. Oh yeah, is this sideways or no? There's no way I can do it sideways. So I need like something that I can make look like a thing that I want it to look like. Why would you put that up there? Right, okay, so like, would this look okay? Try to make it look like it's got the like hand thing, you know, like these things that are sticking out, right? But it's not working. Oh man, I'm just gonna go with the typical fence gate type thing. I think my original like thinking this was exactly what I need. Right, okay, so like, oh, that's weird. That's punching out the wrong way. No, I don't want clothes on it. Right, okay, get away from the clothes. I did not want to place that. Right, okay. Like, you're joking. Oh, there we go. Right, okay, that'll do for that. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Bit of a rant on Hytale. So yeah, I think Hytale will do it, but it's because Mojang and Microsoft are not pushing the envelope. But yeah, well, from what I've seen of Hytale, one of the things that Jag does talk about quite a bit, and he's totally damn right on it, is that the animals that they've got in the game, not only is there more, they're better, they're really good animations on them, but also they feel a bit more alive. They actually feel like they've got character, whereas like if I put down a frickin' sheep, right, let me grab, where's a sheep? Or a pig or something. Actually, let me just, I've got some pigs already, right. I've got to prove this point here. Let me have a look. Like, if I go over to the pigs, does that feel alive to you? Oh look, it's now looking at me and then it's wandering around. It's just like, and now it's just walking there. That doesn't feel alive to me. And the thing is, it's beautifully textured by Monsterfish. But it's just like they're not interacting with each other. They're just on this preset, really crappy AI. Seriously, like, yeah. You're just dumb. I mean, look, now both of them are watching me, and they're like, oh yeah, yeah. But, you know, I want them to do stuff. I want them to like go around and act like animals. Anyway. Ah. So that's how I feel about it. Yeah. Hopefully that helps. If you want to ask me any more about Hytale, I'm a bit annoyed about it. It's because I've been in the Minecraft community for a long time, and they just aren't really. They're not pushing out that envelope at all. You know, they're not making it better for us. If they built their own modding API, I think it'd be different. I would be having a very different conversation with you guys, like saying that actually this is really damn good. It's a really good idea. They've listened to us. They built an API. You know, totally different. God knows. Snowblaze says, "What version of Minecraft are you building the airbase on?" It's 1.12. 1.12. It's literally it's the Conquest mod, Conquest Reforged mod. So I get all the blocks. Just reskinning it. So this is what I've got. This is what it looks like in Conquest. It's a bit weird. Yeah. Well, I still upload Minecraft probably for quite a bit. Though if Hytale does take over, then I'll just bin Minecraft and I'll just redo things. It'll be a nice fresh start. They've got vertical slabs in it. I love the vertical slabs in this. You know, I love them. They're great. I mean, look, vertical slab. Mojang have said they will never add this in. Why? This changes stuff in builds. Do you know what I mean? It makes them better. It gives you an extra dimension to play with. They won't do it, but I don't know. For whatever reason. There's no reason, actually. There's just... They can't be asked. They're lazy, I think. They've got other priorities. They don't want to make it better for you. They want to make more money. Which I can... Actually, I can understand that. I can totally understand why they'd want to make more money. But yeah, Airbase has just literally been built in Conquest Reforged mod, just with a different texture pack. So, it's pretty good. Anyway. So Max, are you there for indicating that you'll play both? Probably yes, man. Yeah. I'll probably play both for quite a while, unless Hytale just has too much to offer, and it depends on if I'm hoping that the thing is they have been quite a few like Minecraft type games around. Like people have like gone, oh, that's really good. I'm going to make a cheap version of it, throw it on the internet, and they've never caught on. They've just never caught on, right? Not at all. But I think what will happen is Hightail, because of it having just such high polish, I think it'll take on a lot better. I think it'll just kind of like appear, you know. We get some wheels. I just had a really funny thought actually with this. Is there any other stuff? We just got the cart type stuff. I was had, you know, like when you go into like car shops and they've got all the rims on the wall. You know what I'm thinking? I'm literally thinking, oh man, look, oh no, I don't want that one actually. That one's the one that I don't like. I like this one. I like that Monster's given us the choice though. You know, like have some actual wheels on. Can we do it all with that, or is it going to bug out with that? No, look at that. Do you know what I mean? Hey man, what rims do you want on your new cart? Oh, I love it. You want kind of like, we've got these new squarish ones, yeah. No, I'd actually like those. I don't like those at all. I freaking love this. Do you know what I mean? Like this is fun, you know. And this is a texture type thing that's built from a mod. You know, it's just like, come on, they can do it. You can do it. It's not a problem. It's been done. If they're saying it's too hard, pay the guy. Simple. Ugh. Or just make it open source and just ask them if they want it. This open source, you know. Then they can just use it. So yeah, the pigs look hairy. Yeah. Alex says I can do everything with vertical slabs. You can, yeah. It doesn't hinder your building. It doesn't. It just improves it. It just means that you have more possibilities to do stuff, and you can make stuff look better, and you can play around more. You can be more creative. So I have no idea why they wouldn't add those in. So yeah. NRG, can you build a cool kingdom on a multiplayer server for me and your kingdom? No, no, I haven't got the time. There's no way. I've hardly even got time to finish this place. You know what I mean? Jesus. There will be a map for this though, so you could just pick this up and throw it on a server. That's not a problem. Or you can, you know, the blank map for this is already ready. No problem at all. Just use it. Yeah, it's there to be used. I used to be really protective about my stuff, and I was like, oh no, but then they're going to steal it and they're going to pretend to be its own. I've not really seen that happen. Not recently. The community seems a lot better. So, not really too bothered. Right, I want to make a little cart thing. I need a hopper. But it's not a hopper, they've called it directional. No, they've capital. That's what they've called it, a capital. Capital, yeah. Oh, let's make a grey painted cart, yeah. And actually, I've just realised I do need the directional one. Or do I? That's directional. That is the directional one, right. Ignore me. But yeah, what do you guys think about Hightail? Do you think it's gonna like take... Do you think it's gonna change things? Do you think it's gonna improve things? What is going on with this? Why does this not want to actually be directional? Or is it because of... It's directional depends... Oh, okay, so it's got a bit of a weird logic with it. Okay. I'll do something like that. I don't think it works at all. Grey does not look good at all on this. I just need some sort of like base block thing. Oh god. Can't decide on any textures today. At all. Right. Okay. Actually, no, I could have it that way and then do the whole cart thing. Yeah, crate. Yeah. Whoa, look at that. Looks bad so far, but wait until I've finished. I've placed another block on it. Then it'll look superb. Not if I place the block up there, and not if I delete stuff. Oh, no. How do I even place this down? Oh, man, what is... What? Come on. There we go. Hey. You can get the grandma. This is the grandma model, you know? Like really small, kind of rubbish thing. Callian, see you later, man. Thank you very much for coming on. can I build it Oriental style? So NRG depends what you mean by Oriental style. This is where there's a difference in language, because in English, Oriental actually means more Asian of origin. You know, like Chinese or Japanese, whereas in stuff like German and most other languages actually, Oriental actually means like Middle Eastern, that kind of like Arabic kind of style. So it's really different. It's one of those things that I didn't notice until I started doing Minecraft, and people asked me about it. I said like, oh yeah, like this, and they went, no, what the hell are you talking about? So, what texture pack's my favourite? Conquest. Monster Fish nailed it. Just has absolutely nailed it completely. For the thing is, it's 32 by 32 texture, so it's really grainy. Like, it's not even high res, and it just has this. Conquest has this feel about it. Like, if I jump into, I know we got shaders on and everything, but if I jump into like the town centre, not town centre, my current like little marketplace or whatever, it just has this kind of like feeling to it. Do you know what I mean? It actually feels like it's all working together. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but it just texture-wise, if you just look at it as textures, don't worry about all the custom blocks and stuff. It just feels really alive and really realistic, and, well, not really realistic, really game-like, like a fantasy game. So I think it's got to be Conquest for those reasons, really. You know, it's just like, hey, look, floating books. It just, I don't know, it just all flows together quite nicely. So yeah. Now I'm gonna CS:GO and play a competitive thing. Yeah, fair enough, man. Go have fun. That's what it's about. Where the flip am I? There we go. Yeah. About 40 people in Stream Clan that play CS:GO. Cool. Pretty good. What about High Guard? High Guard's so big. Like, I can warp there if you like. It's not a problem. It's just, I don't know what I was thinking. Just, it's huge, you know. It's just the area of High Guard is so just huge. You know, it's all of this bit down here, and then all of this bit up here, and then an absolute monster castle. That's the only thing that's put me off, is just the size of it, really. But I kind of like some of the builds on it. You know, I quite like them. I really don't like this texture mix, but I don't know. I think I've really just overdone it. You know, this would then go up to some stairs somehow. And why would I put a closet thing in there? I don't know. It's just I quite like it in terms of the whole port type thing. It'll be nice and integrated into it. I had just like I had too many ideas with it. I really don't like this. I really do not like these sticking out at all. I know what I've tried to do, but it looks horrible now. This looks okay, but it's these ones here. Don't like them. Need to change it. So yeah, tweak stuff. I like this though. I do like the these that were just taken straight out of The Witcher 3, where they've got like some ships being built and then they can launch them. I love that. I really like that. But then they changed the textures, so I got to switch textures around. So that's fun. But at some point, yeah, because look, I've got to do some work on it, and I can get them to further do it. I do like the walls, and I need to finish off the castle. I like the wall design. I like the matriculations. I actually haven't got any. No, I know why I haven't got any. Because I built them on this, and I didn't build them on the other stuff. That's why. And again, vertical slabs. Vertical slabs would not be possible without vertical slabs. You know, I can't fall down into them. I know that actually, historically, there would be like a small ledge. Probably actually for Minecraft, it would be like a little ledge like this. And then you'd actually step up, and then you'd have them. So this would actually be down by one, but doesn't matter. So I don't know. I don't know. I need to. Oh, I've got a door into there. Okay, that's fine. I was thinking I need a door into there, don't I? Thank you very much, Jaffet Coronado, for subscribing, man. Thank you very much, man. Thank you, bed. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, definitely check out Conquest. There's a link in the description as well. If you're on YouTube, actually. It's not on Twitch. I need to sort my Twitch stuff out. But yeah, the problem with Hemburg, High Guard size. So if you have a look at the size of this, if I warp over to, I can't even see it, Hemburg, and then you got the size. Then you got the size of this. They're the same map. scale wise. Like, so this is like really small, right? And then that's huge. It's just like that's Hemburg right there. That's Hemburg. So then you got Hemburg there, Hemburg there, Hemburg there, Hemburg there, and probably Hemburg there as well, and probably bits of other stuff. So it's like, yeah, nightmare. Oh man, that horse actually does look quite good now. What do you guys think? Should I move that into the town square? Should that actually be a town square type thing, or should it be there because it goes to the nobles? And should it actually be facing the other way as well? I had thought about that. So I built it and I was like, actually it's going towards the nobles. But should it actually be like pointing outwards, like this way, or something as like something else? I don't know. I can't decide. Yeah. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, so I was building like carts and stuff. Anyone else got any other stuff? I watched Shad. Yeah, I watch bits of his videos. I don't watch him as much anymore because he's just got really... I understand it. He's now doing it as a full-time job. But usually as soon as that starts happening, people will start doing... Like, what I don't like is the, you know, if somebody offers you money to... you know, say, oh, hello, I've got a product here. It's called... I'm trying to come up with a made-up product so I can't get done for anything. It's called... Magic elf ears, and I love these magic elf ears. Go and check them out over at this place. Now for the video. I hate that. I really hate that. It really bugs me. Totally understand why he's doing it, and it's because he's got to make money, you know, and his other half works for him, you know. That is their only income. So if they do not make money, or he does not make money on YouTube, he doesn't make money. So he's got to make as much money as he can in as many ways as he can. But it really annoys me. It just really bugs me. I'm gonna try some weird thing with this. Yeah, it really bugs me. It's just something just gets at me. Why would she have an anvil? This doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it just bugs me. I don't. Does it bug you guys, or does it not really bother you? You know, is it one of those things? Is it just me? When you get those, do you mind them? You know. So it's one of those things to try and figure out. Difficult, isn't it? So if I have that one... I can have that one up and that one down. That looks terrible. Absolutely terrible. That looks better. Just realised then I could have a fence gate between the two. Yeah, because if I do that and then have something like that, I'm going to do that. This is like a really weird cart. You'll be pulling this little thing, and I'll get a crate or something and just put like a crate slab on the back of it. Yeah, you know, it's like pretty bad. But yeah, guys, how's everyone doing? What's everyone up to today? You know, is everyone doing good and stuff? Because that's one thing I haven't done. I haven't done a stream for a little while. I'm obviously doing quite a bit of modern stuff at the minute, so I'm doing that because I just really fancied it. It was really weird. I just really wanted to do it, but I then got up, you know, like my old texture pack, LD Modern. Didn't like it anymore. Really didn't like it. So that's why I started again. Right, we can actually do upstairs now for this guy. Now, right, and we can do some stuff outside as well. I'm working on a massive cart of some kind. I actually could just grab this and shove this in. Do it like that actually. So we've got this like as a front bit and then some stuff going on here. Yeah, you doing good? Good. Like a madman. Playing Fallout 4 like a madman. I've still not finished it. I couldn't decide what to do at the end. Like, which one do you go with? Do you know what I mean? I seriously, I went right. I played so much of Fallout 4, and I was like, I can't make this decision. Right, I'm just going to do side quests. I'm just going to do side quests. And I kept on doing them, and then I started again. Oh my god, what the hell happened here? Wow, what's that down there anyway? Oh right, okay, glass. And wonder if this has been reported to them as a bug. What? So these are all the like things that they've added into the mod as blocks, but actually not put textures on yet. Wow. Okay, that means there's a lot more to expand. But yeah, what have you got to the end yet? Have you decided what you're going to do? Yeah, it's one of those things. What should you do? I'm just going to go with the same bloody thing because it just looks really good having these on it, I think. Except for the towels obviously hanging down on them, but apart from that, it looks cool. Oh, you're just building stuff. Oh, Swedish Dr. Plastic. Have you got the mod? There's quite a few mods. The Sim City mod or something, I think it's called. Dude, I spent too much of my life just building a city. I want to actually show you guys that. It's so good. So incredible, the whole like mod thing. Right, I've still got like the workshop to do and everything like here. I don't know what to actually do on it really. It's a bit of a difficult one. We can put some tools up, can't we? I think he'd probably buy most of his stuff because he's not a master, you know, whatever. Oh, actually, I just realised the shield. So it's like when you throw it down, it's like a UFO, isn't it? It's literally like a UFO just flying around, right? But I just realised this could actually do as a wheel. So you can put it on there like that, turn it. Maybe not there though, so we can have a couple of these at least up. Just wondering if we could do something like that. Just then looks stuck in the ground, I don't like that. I'm just going to stick up there. Right, okay, let's get some more wheels. Because we can have a lot of wheels, you'd have loads of wheels. We also need like a saw and... Because he'd be doing quite a bit of stuff really, wouldn't he? Can even put that... Oh, look at that. See, look at this. Tiny little details that I love out of Conquest. Just great. So Max is ill, so I took the day off, so I'm making myself breakfast and watching the stream. Cool, man. What are you having? See, I'm having smoothies every day at the minute. I'm having a mango, a banana, strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, raspberries. I think that's it. Cherries as well. I'm also having cherries. I'm going like crazy. It does, doesn't it, though? Nomical. It totally looks like a UFO. It's just the movement of it. It's like the angle that it's at and it turning. It's just... bizarre. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Maybe it's not. It's gonna like stick now. Look at that. Yeah, some wheels on the wall. Try not to hit those though. But yeah. Oh. But yeah, gotta get some good breakfast. See, me and my other half, we like every so often have a fry up for literally for dinner. It's great. Recommend it. Right, I'm thinking of like having other stuff like around here as well. I think this dude would definitely have like wheels and stuff everywhere. Like really make it look like he's a crazy wheel madman. I don't know. The other thing I want to do is probably have some clothes hanging up. It does look like a UFO, doesn't it, man? Totally does. It's just got the right curve and everything like that. Maybe I'm just seeing things, but it's good, isn't it? What am I looking for? Clothes. That's what I'm looking for. I have no idea how I'm going to finish this damn build. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's... I just realised this now got doubled up on the rope. So I could probably... Well, I'll destroy this rope here on top of it. I'll keep the other one though, because then it looks like we've not got anything tied up on it. You know? Because otherwise you've got this clothes there. Crazy Cartwright dude. Right, I also don't really like those too much, but that'll do. It's better. If I've got a little bit of the small stones on the side, it doesn't matter. When we've got it a lot, like in a lot of different places, it doesn't. I don't think it goes with this kind of like terrain and everything that we've got. It just sticks out. Like that's fine underneath there. That's okay. But these, when it's got like quite a few, it just anyways, that's fine there. Right. I think we need to build some beams as well. There's any problem with building, right? With interiors and things like that. It does not end at all. But that's fine, I guess. Right. Yeah, if we just do this, that'll do it. So we don't need to worry about it too much. There you go. It's better. And then of course we can have a hanging lantern. This will light up at night as well. I've not actually looked at Hemburg at night at all. I really need to. But probably have a nice chain on it. Just to bring it down, bring the light level down. See, that looks quite cool. Right guys, sorry. Let me get back to you. Oh. Eggs and OJ. Fair enough. That'll do. How's it going, Shula? Hey, and we also got Conrad Pabellano. Pabellano. See, that sounds like a proper like gangster name, Pabellano. We're gonna teach you a lesson. You will not cross the Pabellanos. Okay? I don't know what that was. That was a bit of a weird accent, but it was supposed to be like a gangster accent. I like that name though. That's very good. The main inspiration for names of my world is from you guys. You know, we got Sir Stygian. Stygian of Riverhold, or whatever, you know, wherever we're going to have him come from. Brill. That's what we need. Anyway. Weird time for a stream. Yeah, I've got the day off. Well, I've got an annual leave day. So, I have got the day off, but you know what I mean. Pretty good. Pretty good. But yes, it is a really weird time for a stream, because it's like midweek, when I'd usually be working. But I'm not, because yeah, I've got some days. It's, yeah, gone past 5 years in the NHS, so I get an extra 2 days annual leave per year. But it starts in the financial year, and because I started halfway through the year, like 5 years ago, I get 5 years. I get 5 years. Wow, man, that'd be awesome. 5 years off, paid would be great. But I get 5 hours, so got that and some time owed. Done. How'd you get so good? Practice. It's just practice and watch lots of different people. Like seriously, just watch loads of different people. It'll really help. It really does. It really does help, because the more people you watch, the better. Because you'll pick up different things from different people. Other people are better than other people, but they're usually better at one thing and not others. So like literally, getting a good mix is really important. But also like, just play around. It's a game. You know, just don't be worried about like making mistakes or, oh, I don't know how to do this, or just do it. Just try it. Just see what you can do. You'll be surprised. You will actually be surprised at what you can do. Because I started it and I was so bad. I was seriously so bad at everything to do with it. But I kind of like it now. You know, it's like I know what I want to do. Sometimes I don't always do it, and there are still things that people do that makes me go, huh, never thought about that. I never thought about doing whatever it is they've just done that way at all. That's incredible. You know, and that there is some seriously incredible things. So yeah, just try it out. Build stuff. Build, build, build. Have fun. It's a game. That's the main thing. It's a game. You know, do have fun. Build the stuff you want. That's what I was saying about realism. I was talking about realism earlier, and it was like, yep, you can make really realistic builds, or you can build the builds that you want to do, even if it's unrealistic. It doesn't really matter. Like I was saying with my one, I've got a Mages Guild, basically in a city which is inspired by Rohan. Now, with Rohan, I have gone with fields because that is actually more realistic, but also because they need to eat anyway. I mean, it just doesn't. It never made any sense to me why they didn't have food. So apparently they just don't eat in Rohan. Which would be great for an army. I mean, you could have a massive army with that if they don't need to eat. You know, just everybody could be in the army. Really well trained. You just train on day and night, just sleep, and don't need to eat, don't need to drink anything. Great, perfect. But yeah, you know, just have fun. Main thing, fun. So I'm just messing up the floor at the minute. As you guys know, I like to do that. Yeah, right, okay, get that there as well. But yeah, is there anything that you guys are working on at the minute that's like really, really cool, that you're like really excited about or really stuck on, you know? Let's have a chat about stuck builds like this. Because I keep on, like, whenever I load up Minecraft, I always like go to Hemburg and I go like that every single time until I start building, and I'm fine. Right, okay. Fox on Fire, how's it going, Fox on Fire? Thank you very much for the comment. I got Russian man. Privyet. Excellent. Maybe you could use my name as an idea for a faction in your kingdom. Faction, or when I get onto the Roman stuff. Yeah. Probably actually, no, not really the Roman stuff, but the Italian-y stuff, which will be like more here, I think. That would be quite good. Definitely. Definitely can. Shooter is sick of school, so at least I can watch stream. That's true. That's two people that are sick of stream. Are you sure you're not just sick so you can watch a stream? Because I gotta tell you, school is important. And well, it is and it isn't. No, actually, I won't say my actual thoughts on it, because it's like some things in school are just like not useful at all. And that's the problem. That is the real problem. How's it going? Anova. Ooh. So I got a... see if it, I'm guessing that's Chinese characters rather than anything else. Got a Chinese character guy that I can't read the name. I will at some point learn Chinese, because it's such a good trade language. But at the minute, it's a no. I said, can I show you the glimpse of the whole city? Yeah. Can do, of course can. As soon as I put up a crate. Why has he got a floating crate, you might wonder? Well, it's for detail. It has no functional purpose. But it could be that he just has like some sort of pulley system type thing on this for having stuff in places. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't really matter. Let me have a look. I just want to grab a couple more details and I'll show you the whole city, don't worry. Just trying to... Well, I've got it all in my head when I just do it. It's got like a wooden easel type thing here. Right. Could actually use that as... What the hell's he going to use that for? Oh well, I'll throw that over there. He has a bucket over there. Maybe he's just dumped a bucket, do you know what I mean? Like people do that. People just trash everything. They're building things. Right, okay, sorry. Right, whole city so far. Whoops. Pressed some buttons then and I was able to launch something. So what we got? If I switch over to probably far will be okay. It does struggle a bit, especially when I'm streaming as well. It definitely struggles. So obviously I haven't got the gates going everywhere. I have got the orange wall going into where the paths are going to roughly go. But going through these gates, this was built by the Calandrian Empire when they after they invaded to secure basically this river. As one of the crossings into like this part of Aurelia. There we go. Let's get this up. So this part of Aurelia down here, the Hemlands, but also you've got all this area here. It was quite an important crossing because and to protect this place as well because of the trade routes going across. I have changed the lore a little bit, so where Calandria actually did invade here, they did get across into this bit. They did colonize it. They colonized down here, and they also got the Roman island down here. And that's where the Roman kind of thing split off, and then we could do the whole Byzantine thing, because I was going to go with Byzantine anyway, which is going to be in this area. So that kind of then ties in, so they're going to actually have that. So it's quite an important stop-off for trade during the height of the Empire. And there we go. So it's under construction at the minute. There is a war going on, so there is, this was damaged during the rebellion, so they're rebuilding a little bit of the bridge, which I think is quite cool. We've got the... like a refugee type camp here. So these are people that have obviously fled from the war, which the war is going to be as part of this nation or group of nations just fighting against Calandria, still fighting for their freedom. Oh my god, what the hell's going on? So that would be up here. So it's pretty close. So there would be a city on this bit here, but they've actually fled from there to go down here. So we've got quite a few of them there, and they even have a fighting pit for whatever reason with a pitchfork. That would be horrible. I would never want to actually fight anyone holding a pitchfork. Come to think of it. Meh. But yeah, so we've got that. Lots of fields everywhere. Lots and lots of fields. There's quite a few fields there. That was a field, and it's been taken over, so I tried to make it look like that. We've got like these are like the peasanty huts. I like these actually. Little peasant huts. I was going to tweak it actually because somebody did say fire in the ground. I think it was Trill. Trill said that. Triliton, the guy that makes these shaders, by the way. He actually said about that. So we've got those. We've got Brewers District, which is we've got a brewer there. We've got a brewer there. So these are both owned by the same ones. They've also got their links to the river, and of course from the river they can then get their stuff up and down the river, which is good. Then we've got a load of fields on the outside, barley. Some sort of beans, wheat, of course. Apple orchard. I love the apple orchard, actually. I really like it. I think it feels quite atmospheric when you go into it. I like it. Windmill, as you always have a windmill. That's the stubby windmill. That's like a really stubby little windmill. It's going to be like really crap. Because it is a little bit crap. It's almost like somebody ran out of money and couldn't build it any higher. That's the kind of... that's what I was kind of like selling it as. The old kind of like foresty type bit, which I'm going to extend some of it into there. I probably won't go into the same level of detail as those because it does make it a little bit laggy. And we of course do have like the groundskeeper type dude. He's now I can do with building him, and also the farmhouse as well. We could do with building the farmhouse, the interior of that. Lots more fields, blah 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 blah. Right, let's go around to the front gate anyway. So, front gate, which is the main one. Oh yeah, around this area we have got like some peasants. There was some elven ruins. That's part of the history. Is elves initially colonized this area or lived in this area. We've got big fisherman's hut. Actually, this is pretty big. It's not really a hut. But it's built on the river. And then they changed the textures so that the jungle and the mossy planks just does not fit anymore. It's just really annoying. I wish they updated this to this, because this I like more. I really do. So yeah, we'll build that fisherman's dude's thing at some point. I need to sort the river out as well, because at the minute I've got barrier blocks in order to push back things so I can get angled water, and I need to think of a way of doing it better. Maybe with layers or something like that, and just play around with it. So we've got pig farms, house under construction there. We need more of those. Some other stuff. This is more the terrain that I'm going to go for as well. Is like this kind of look, just like bits of rocks, bits of bushes, and a good amount of everything else really. So I'm going to extend that across to pretty much everything. Front gates we have in warehouse, granary. Is that a granary? Yes, like more of a granary up here actually. Well, it's actually just storing hay. So it's just storing hay store type thing. We've got a couple of warehouses there, we need to fill those. Small blacksmith, we've got the pot maker as well with the kiln. Grocer of some kind. We've got candle maker, which does have... This is totally Trilitons design as well. I saw it. He put it up on Twitter and I thought that looks incredible. And I just went with it then. No, we want that off at the minute. So that's to warm up water and things like that to obviously make wax. We've got like a cubby dude. Need to think of what's going to go there. Might just put in some vines. So they're going to have some like grapes or something. That'll be the Merchant's Guild, which is what I'm building on the time lapses at the minute. We've got the barracks, which is also like a wooden fort type thing. I really wanted to do something like this. This was where they did have an original kind of like small barracks, and then when Calandria came in they built a bigger one and extended it, and they've taken the Tudor type style, which is more of their type of stuff, and then can I put it in? Got the Church of the Iron, of the Thundercross even, or the Thundercross, which is the Christian type of religion, which didn't exist here until actually, it's probably not going to be from the Calandrian Empire. Probably came in before that, but it's more of a Calandrian thing, so they enforced it, built a church. Stuff around the arena, and a load of houses and shops. Shops galore. Mages Guild, Mages Tower, Merchants Guild, Warriors Guild, the Way, like the kind of like Monastery of the Way, and then we've got the Knights type, Knights of the Way, or something like that. We'll come up with some cool name for them. But this will be like a... It might also be like a school as well, so this is where they will educate some people. Things like that, I don't know. Maybe they send them across here. Similar to like if you sent them to like kids to a monastery back in the time. When to become a monk, they'd actually become more educated because they were quite educated. We got the orphanage as well, which is nearby, and they're pretty mean to the orphans actually. They force them to collect honey from the bees, so the orphans have got horrible sting marks, but that's what they do. So somebody's obviously profiteering off of them. You know, oh yeah, we'll take them in, don't worry, and then get in there and get the bees, get the honey. You know, that kind of person, like yeah. Trying to add character to it. We got the like parky type area type thing here, where we have you know, like nice stage. So they've got some music going on, and this is supposed to be for like plays and stuff like that. So they've got some props, and it's pretty much just spam stuff, you know. Oh yeah, marketplace. Yeah, marketplace. We've got the warehouse here. This warehouse is going to be converted to hospital for soldiers. So this is where it was a warehouse where they would have put all their stuff back, but you know, lots of different things. That's going to be a big inn. That's the butcher. That's... what is that? That's carpenter. That is the carpenter guy. Yeah, so this is the carpenter guy. So he works mostly outside all day and then puts his stuff away in here. I quite like this as a little warehouse actually. You know, he's made a coffin as well, which apparently has dirt on it. So maybe he dug that up and is trying to resell it, just wipe it off. I don't know. It's quite grim. Baths, and then we got loads of these shops around here, which we need to really interior. We really do. Like warehouse, something shop. We got postmaster type dudes and all this other stuff. Oh, cheese shop. Oh man, cheese shop. We gotta love the cheese shop. Yeah, I freaking love the cheese shop, and I love that we've got like Calandrian red, you know, stuff like that. I love these type of details. Where they're at war with Calandria, and therefore they haven't got any Calandrian red. You know, totally makes sense, doesn't it? And we got the guards barracks, which I quite like as well. So it's all getting there, you know. That little stuff in there. It's all getting there. Oh yeah, I put a dog in here as well. I was thinking about this the other day. Like, we have a training area here with... Obviously that was... chopped off the scarecrow's head. I forgot I put that in. Yes, somebody's chopped off the scarecrow's head and it's fallen to the side. I didn't put it back there because I wanted it to be seen. But I have put a dog in here as well, because then if you've got people that are trying to escape from this part of it, they can't, because the dogs will rip them apart. So I quite like that. And loads of other stuff, so that's where we're going. Hate to say it, but we're going to get more diagonal builds. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. We got a couple. They're just a pain in the ass to interior. That's the only thing. You know, this one's not too bad. When you've got like a less steep angle, this isn't too bad. You know, this one looks okay. Like it looks like a normal kitchen, and then you've got a normal bedroom. Because where it's actually gone diagonal, I've put in the board to change it. So I don't think that looks that bad, and you just get like a sticky out bit there. But when you get this one, like this one's more diagonal. This is going to be way more difficult to interior. That's the problem. But they do look good. It's just the interiors that just make it a nightmare. So that one will be fine. Won't be a problem. But yeah, we'll build up this part of the town, and then we'll have the noble district there, which will have a castle. Castle on that hill there, because it's the most defensible part of it. Whereas this bit isn't. We've got windmill all the way over there as well, so I need to build some more fields around this part of it. But yeah, this bit is not as defensible. It's pretty high, but it's not super high. So there you go. Got that. And then the other stuff. And the castle will be on this hill, which is more defensible by far. You've got the river nearby, so I mean, people that were getting here anyway, they'd be pretty close, so it should be able to just fire down on them. And then if they're over there, they might... No, they'll still be able to use siege equipment, really. So you're kind of screwed, but you've got the natural kind of like height as well as the cliffs and all that kind of stuff, so pretty good. Any restrooms, and were there native people living in the deserts? Restrooms are a bit of a... it's easier just for them not to poop, you know? There's more chamber pots than anything. So have I got any outhouses around? Oh yeah, I do over actually down there. Actually in this area here we have got some restrooms. As such, it's not the same. Chamber pots were really used as much more than anything else. So if we go to Poop Island, I guess, which you can call it, which is over here. I mean, you can see this one's overflowing a bit. It's pretty horrific in medieval times. That one's being used right now, you know, unfortunately, but you know, it's the way it is. Just get it in the river and don't worry about it. It'll go to the swamp people. Those poor swamp people. I mean, that's why it's a swamp. But yeah, there is some. There's mostly. If I go into, I think I've got some in here in these ones. There you go. So there's a chamber pot for you. There's your toilet. And this one doesn't have one, so apparently you have to go and say if you like, mum and dad are in this one, go to your kid's bedroom. Sorry, I had a really bad curry. I'm really sorry. Do you know what I mean? Like that's pretty much it. Or you've got the pot, jug even. You know, so that's kind of what it is. Yeah. Yeah. One outhouse per city works well. Yeah, and chamber pots. I mean, look, chamber pot. None in there because you can't fit it, so that's why the chamber pot's outside there. You know, it's pretty bad, really, because they would just go in a pot and throw it in the street. It's pretty much it. Nothing else needed except for a chamber pot. I mean, you could send your kids down with the poop in a bucket to go to the river to just dump it. Do you know what I mean? You could do that. What does it look like at night? I don't know, actually. Well, 10,000? Is that a good night time? Apparently not. 12,000? Apparently not. 14,000? Looks dark at night. Really dark. Yeah, I could do with some lamps or something, couldn't I? Oh wow, look. Mage's Guild looks quite lit up. You got fireflies around and everything, and that's gone really weird. What the hell has happened there? I don't know, I'm not going to ask questions. Oh yeah, I've got some lamps around actually, don't I? I've got them around a couple little bits of it. Most of it's quite dark. Actually, this is... Yeah, there we go. So this is the barber. So it hasn't got anything upstairs. Nah. Doesn't really need it. That would provide enough warmth and probably light that he would need. Definitely. So yeah. Poodle's often sold to farmers and florists, I believe. Yeah, see? You don't need outhouses, except for that one that is overflowing, obviously. You need that one. So I could put a couple more lamps and stuff around. Depends on who's going to be wandering around at this time. I think these kind of streets doesn't really matter. It wouldn't be well lit. I can't imagine it being well lit. That butcher's got... Yeah, he's got lamps and stuff inside his house. But he would close up. He wouldn't really need to wander around. Maybe this from here. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, let's get back to normal time. I think it's 6,000. I better get it right. Yeah, 6,000. That's what I normally do. Alright, okay. So I'm missing loads of stuff. Build redstone towers that can shoot arrows? Nah, not really. I don't like them. Redstone, do not like. I like bits of it, but I don't like other bits of it. It's so clunky. I built some redstone stuff somewhere. Haven't I? I think I've got some contraptions somewhere around. I can't remember where it is, honestly, but it's just so clunky. It's just... Yeah, I prefer to be able to code something. And I don't really care what I'm writing, because I've written lots of stuff in different code. I pretty much program it as my job, you know? So, it doesn't really matter what language it would be in, I just write it, but... Maybe they need to give... I don't like that. I just did not like that block in there. They need to just give us a way to code it, which isn't like stupid command blocks, because that is just... It's just such a horrible interface. There you go, here's a one-liner. Well, allow us to like reference a file or something. You know, because we can upload that with the save file and just have that as like a code file, and then it just pings off. Something like that would do, right? Outhouse debate, yeah, pretty much. That's what you've missed. So yeah, right. Shula, if you send your kids down every day with a poopy bucket, they're going to get teased. They will, but maybe it's the culture. If it's a cultural thing, they won't. Maybe it's a sign of respect to their elders. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, take that. Respect your elders, man. What do you reckon? I think that'll do it. Yeah, respect your elders. Simple. Right, he's gonna have some blue stuff and some little red stuff. What are these anyway? Bearberries, even not beer berries. Beerberry would be weird. It's always good to put a little bird somewhere. Need some double plants as well. We need some double high ones. Meh. I was trying to make him look like he's got like a little kind of crappy garden. Where did I place the toad? Eh. Yeah, I bet you guys didn't think about that, did you? Yeah, hide a toad inside a bush. And place another one behind the bush, okay. Fair enough. What's the other one that I've been using quite a lot of? It's the... tall cow parsley. Angelica, that's the one. I've been using that quite a bit as well. Yeah, dude, just a little crappy garden thing. Absolutely fine. Da, 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 da. Okay. Bloodborne Dock and the desert natives. Yeah, so with the desert guys, because a lot of this, it's really difficult to show you. Actually, I can get the main map up, can't I? If I get the main map up, it will be fine. Show that to you guys. There we go. So with the, because I haven't really written the lore for these bits down in this bit here. I mean, pretty much Calandria invaded all of Vaganbray, Vestia, Aelon, Aurelia, Merskland, Byzantine part of it here, this bit here, and this bit here. then the kind of east part of it collapsed a bit. So we're going to have the same kind of like Roman Empire type thing where it collapsed and split and everything like that. So you got the Romans down there, you got the kind of like Greeky type people that have kind of gone from those. So they're going to have like a split at some point, and then it kind of like everything else collapsed. So it's I'm going to have like this bit collapses, and then they started collapsing from this side, and now they are currently collapsing on this bit. So there's going to be less war around here, but there's going to be active war here. So it's almost like they've got a peace. I was tempted to also have them have a bit of the Nordland as well, because I think they would take it. I think they would be able to take it. And that would actually tie into how they get completely destroyed. But for these guys, I was thinking about having them come from like some sort of like African type god or gods, and have that kind of like, you know, they come in like, but probably like more like Arabic than anything else for some of these. Bit of a mix, but I haven't really thought it through yet. Bit of a difficult thing. Aiden Ironsong, pretty much. I read all the chat, so I just read it. So if you got any questions, just ask him, and then you kind of get a shout out. I don't really do shout outs as such. Just talk instead. I don't know. Hey, we got somebody on Mixer. I hardly ever have anyone on Mixer. How's it going, Willia? Let's get Willia Clough. First one I actually noticed. Right. What's going on? There we go. Right. There's almost a lag of 1.5 minutes with video and chat. Yeah, it's probably me rather than anything else. There's a little bit of a lag, but it's mostly me reading it, because I usually read from the top, because I'm usually behind. Like if I'm building something, I'll be behind on the chat. It's really difficult to get perfectly synced. I try and catch up, and then as soon as I catch up, I'm gone again. You know, like, I'll just be out again. I'm gonna put like a hanging basket somewhere, I think, because I can just imagine them having a hanging basket for whatever reason. Shame we can't like do something with this, and do you know what I mean? Without it like really sticking out. So that's the only problem I got there. But yeah. Am I the actual Lord Daka? No, I'm a fake. Totally fake. Yep. Completely fake. Definitely not the real one. It's a map of sphere. Like, you travel far enough north from Runeland, would you eventually get to Aurelia? Eventually, yeah, but you'd have to go through 2 different poles. So you'd have to go through what is essentially... Actually, I don't like those. I need something. I need a wooden board type thing. I know what I need. I know exactly what I need. What texture I need. This one. Love this one now. This full board thing. Yeah, you would have to go through different, you know, both of the poles. Is the only thing. So you could do that. You could definitely get there from each side. Just yeah, North Pole where the trolls are, and then the South Pole where ice dragons are. There we go. I've just added a bit of lore. Some sort of ice dragons are going to now exist here. Yeah, the southern ice dragons. Can make like the north is bad enough with all the trolls and stuff, but like the deep south, that just makes it sound like you know, redneck country. The deep south is going to be even worse. God, this is quite big, isn't it? Actually, and the thing is, they've got this bit up here. There's no way I'm going to have a fire pit, so that doesn't really work. Huh. Okay. Right. I have to have a look at this. Right. So yeah, it's the archery guy, isn't it? But I don't think you'd mind if there was one here. I'm talking about fireplace. I just realised I'm just talking to myself rather than explaining what I'm actually doing. I think fireplace. If I put a fireplace in like here or something, you know, that'll work. But what can I see? Unicorn, unicornus. Like anonymous, but unicornimous. That is really weird. It's a brilliant name. Oh no, they watch a fake video. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. Did I ever build a first-rate ship? Yeah, the HMS Victory is. Is this these questions to see if I am fake Lord Daka or real Lord Daka? Is there even a fake one? I mean, actually there is. I know there is. The reason being, because I go on some games and I register Lord Daka as a name, and it's goddamn taken. You have no idea how annoying that is. And it seems to be happening more and more as well with different things. I was like, oh, I just used Lord Daka. I can't. What do you mean I can't? It's my name. It's my gamer name and has been for like 10 years or something. You know what I mean? It's like, ah, god damn it, YouTube. It's not YouTube's fault, but you know what I mean. God damn it. That looks so stupid. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Actually, I need to put some great diorite into it. Is it diorite? The darker rock, dolomite. It's not diorite. Whenever I hear diorite, anyway, I always think about Corrales, because when it came out, he kept on calling it diarrheaite, and it's just, for some reason, it's stuck in my head, and I haven't watched Corrales for a long, long time. It's completely stuck. Is it the same for you guys? I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Right, we need to make these walls, obviously, more solid, because otherwise, it'd burn down. Burning down is not good. So obviously that's a little bit of a problem there, but that's fine. We can knock that into there. Maybe even do something else. I'm just trying to make some sort of like patterny type thing here, really. I have a fireplace. Probably also want this wall, which is absolutely fine because it's part of that. Yeah, it's fine. Just build it up. Doesn't really matter. Yeah. Yeah. And obviously we've got the floor. This is more the problem. Yeah. Damn. South of the wall, says Vlad. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, my voice is a stand-in. I'm in Hawaii on the beach. Oh man, I'd love to go to Hawaii, but I can't afford it. It's too expensive to go from the UK. It's because it's so far away, you know? I would absolutely love to go Hawaii. I'd want to go and see a volcano, though. I'm like... is that stupid? Like... I think it's stupid, probably, that I'd want to go and see a volcano, you know? No? Does it... Because, like... I could die. You know? It's not like I'm going to... I don't know. Maybe I'm just mad. I just lost it. But yeah, I actually would like to go too. I would love to go Hawaii, actually. I would love to. Absolutely. Has anyone been? I mean, I know Jag's been, but... Have any of you guys been to Hawaii? Maybe? Diarrheaite bushes and window. Stuck damn you, Corrales. Absolutely spazza, man. Oh, man. What should happen? Some people having pigs or chickens because in the medieval times you would raise a pig during summer and autumn and then slaughter it in the winter. Yeah, that's true actually, Roman Eagle. You're actually really... That is really quite good. Yeah. That's actually a very good idea. Especially with the chickens, because you're right, they would always have eggs. We can put our first coop... Whoa! Good God. Willier Clough, thank you very much for following me, man. That scared the absolute hell out of me. Hypebot. Ah, okay, I get a Hypebot apparently. I didn't know I had that on Mixer. I don't really know much about Mixer except that I set it up so I could multi-stream to it, but that was about it. Yeah, it's quite good. Yeah. Zang Andy, how's it going, man? Ratto-wide one? How's it going? Here, Pompeii is nice this time of year, yeah. It's nice every... I think it's nice a couple 100 years ago, definitely. I suppose there's a volcano on my map. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah. That's where the orcs come from. I don't know what is my obsession with orcs living on a volcano island. I think it's because they're quite harsh people. But yeah, we've got them. Hey, here we go. This is all like lava land. So this is all just like volcanic ash type horrible land, really. I mean, it's just, you know, pretty bad. But they've got their own slaves down here to farm for them on this like island. I actually quite like this look of this island. It's really cool. It's like a collapsed volcano, sunken volcano with like a lake in it. And then we got this island here, which I've kind of ignored in all the lore. Oh god, it's frozen. Oh no. It's too expensive from Romania to Hawaii. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, there we go. But yeah, we do have stuff. Did I make all the houses? Yeah, over a very long time. There's time lapses of all of it as well. So it's the main Hemburg series. I think we're on episode like 8. So I've cut it out into 8 episodes somehow. Very, very long. MTK Live, how's it going? Dragon Jacks plays as well. Good to see you there. Right. Anyway. Gotta finish this thing. Oh yeah, so yeah, chickens. Oh, I can get some chickens here. The Warriors Guild would like chickens, wouldn't they? Definitely. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, share some chickens. They'd get stolen though, wouldn't they? I mean, wander, get some eggs, run away, go up to the shrine, get some bees. Well, obviously you don't get bees. I mean, I think eating bees would be pretty bad. Yeah. How's it going? We've got G-Jin as well. Cool. Pennywise. 217. Greetings from Germany. Wie geht's, Penny? Was ist los? Wie steht's? I like German. I don't know why. I want to go to Germany, actually. At some point, definitely. I do quite like... I don't know why. Don't know why I like Germany. I think it's just... It's changed a lot, obviously, because of the whole war thing, but that will never let go. Have I got a good chicken coop around? So I can't remember how to build one. I'm pretty sure Wagrandale's got one. First damn village on this island. Where did I build it? There we go, yeah. Oh god, did I never finish this thing? Oh, I'm doing it now. I cannot believe that. That was not the right block. It was actually this one, soft gravel. 2.6. Ah, lag. I think it's stuff unloading and then reloading. I think that's what does the lag part of it. That's why I'm like jumping around the map. Right, there, and then... Yeah, that one will do. I know it's not the right block, but I'm not really too bothered. Oh yeah. I'm not using those horrible things there, but nice and simple. I need... Oh man, I need the player heads though, don't I? That's what I actually need. So I use that thing, I use that thing, I use one of those. This is like an old school one actually. Except for with the bird's nests in it. Right. Walk back. So I'm right on the Vestia coast over here. Miles away. I don't know why I decided to change it, but chicken's are the #1 animal, I guess. Feathers fetch... Oh, yeah, fletching and filling. Eggs for food, and of course they're delicious meat. Yep. And like Alex Albus says, chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets, man. Medieval chicken nuggets. Remember the beginning of the world? Man, it's come a long way. Yeah, it has, but it's still not done. I want it done. I want a city done. Then I can like just build like some houses like here and a farm and just put in little bits. So then we got the city and then we got the little bits around. I mean, admittedly we got the castle in here, castle, you know, Riverwood Castle, and I like that. I really do like that. I think it looks cool. But we could definitely do some other stuff as well. But I'll get there. Gonna have to take a break in a bit, but I will be back. So I'm gonna be doing quite a bit of streaming today. So I'll like leave the stream on, go and get a drink, go to the bathroom, that kind of stuff. Just so you guys know, and I'll put up a nice meme. I have found one for you guys. Well, hopefully like it. Oh my god, why is it? I'm pretty sure it must be that it just lags while... Well, it's like stuck or whatever. Right, okay. Let's go for it being there. I can do have a big chickens nest there. Little one there, some hay and I know what I need. I need the actual chicken. Minecraft. Player heads. No. Heads database, that's the one I'll do. Oh! Restream chat just disappeared. That's good. Really weird with stream right now. I see a whole new group of people aren't in evening streams. I know it's. I think it's because of different times of the world and all that kind of stuff. Definitely. This is one of those things, isn't it? I was supposed to say 24-hour stream. Oh no. I don't think I could do it. I'm too old now. Too old. Too damn. Oh, actually, I can show you guys what I'm doing. So, Playerheads, really good website. I have never been able to find. Oh, actually, it's there. Okay, never mind. Check on. It's really good. It's just a really good like database. Oh my god, that one is totally the one that I want. Or that one. Oh man, those are funny. Okay, and it's got like the different codes for different, 1.13 and above. Why Mojang changes it, I have no idea, but they do. They change the darn thing all the time, and then you have to do the whole give Ladika command. If I can spell command. There we go. I almost threw that away then. That freaking idiot. Grab the button. Dump it down. Paste it in. Paste it in. And then hopefully... Hey. This button doesn't seem to be the same button. No, it's not. It's not actually a functional button. Alright, wooden. There we go. That one's a normal one. Hey, give me that chicken. Right. What I need to do actually is somewhere on the map. I mean, let's have a look at this thing. That just looks so freaking funny. That is so damn funny. I love it. I absolutely freaking love it. Just looks so stupid. Oh man. Right, that's going to run around here as well. You know, I mean, like they'll kind of like share them. I'll have. We did have Johnny the orphan who had murdered his parents. Who was actually in the Warriors Guild. So maybe he has to look after the chickens as well. Right, I'll just get back onto the main thing. I'm just going to get another normal chicken head as well. That's brilliant. As soon as you start with the little bits, you'll never stop doing... Nah, but there's got to be a limit somewhere, right? You know? Just looking at all these. Man with chicken mask. Raw chicken. Oh, man. Oh no, I know what's going to happen. If I'd start with this player heads thing, I've done this before with the modern stuff and just ended up detailing the absolute hell out of everything. And it's totally good and everything, but I remember I'm getting like flashbacks to where I spent years on player heads. You know, just keep on going. I think I'm going to go with that one now. Sorry, I've put it onto the main screen now. Switched over. Right. Where's my button? But yeah, I should really have somewhere in the world where I can just put all these in. No, I don't like that one in there now. We have that one over there. Yeah, trapdoor. It's like the gallows for the chicken. There you go. Put that in there. Put that on there. There you go. Now I can at least, Oops, did not mean to destroy that. I'll finish this off, then I'll catch up with the guys. you guys on chat. Then I'll take a little break, probably about 5 minutes or so. I'll go and grab a drink. I'm not fancying tea though, which I thought I was going to actually fancy tea. I'm not fancying a cup of tea today, which is a bit weird. I've already had a coffee today, earlier. So it's going to be good old Dr. Pepper Zero. I do love Dr. Pepper Zero. Okay, alright. Oops. Right, there. We can also put that in there. I can't really snipe that, but I can open it. So I don't know why I didn't think about that earlier. There we go. Big ass chicken coop. So then we got some chickens around here. They'll take care of them, get their eggs and all that kind of stuff. This should be more muddy because they poop everywhere. I mean, chickens are pretty damn bad for pooping. You know? Just absolutely everywhere. I could just pooing everywhere. Right, anyway, sorry guys. How did we catch up? That's a fat chicken, it is. Absolutely. Johnny the Orphan Boy had a crush on the chicken carer girl. Yeah, it could do. You could totally have stuff like that in there. I love those kind of like stories. I think it actually adds to your builds because then you start building stuff around it, and then if you explain it, it all makes sense. Usually, it's not obvious in Minecraft at all. It just can't be. Half-size fighters. What are you going on about now? God knows. Yeah, I've only done one aircraft carrier. They're huge and such a pain in the ass because of the it's not too bad with like battleships. Well, I say it's not too bad with battleships. Something like the H-44 is too bad because it's just huge. But battleships and things like that, cruisers aren't too bad because it's mirrored on the other side. Aircraft carriers they start like that and then they just go completely crazy, especially the American ones. So it takes like twice as long to build it, and it takes twice as long to tutorial it at least, and they're also huge anyway. So it just so much time. I mean, Jag's done quite a few. Jag Thunder 1. Go and check him out and have a look at his. He's got some really cool ones. I don't know how he's done them at all. But yeah. Anyway, when I face cam, it broke. I have no idea. It stopped working with OBS. My webcam just stopped working with it. So I've now just unplugged it. I was going to look at it, and that was like 9 months ago. So I haven't done that. But that's the only reason. It's just it just stopped working. God knows. Right, I'm going to take a break anyway, guys. Very, very quick break. And then we'll continue on with the Cartwright. We'll get this done. Got to get it done. I think what I'm going to have to do with this, with Hemburg, is I think I'll finish this map, like, in terms of buildings. And then as I go, I'll update the map as I put, like, say if I interior, like, 4 buildings or something like that, I'll then do an update to it. So if people are interested in the interiors, then they can have a look at it. But because otherwise I think it's just going to, I'm not going to be finished ever, really. And it means I can just stop and you'll still have the map or whatever. So, right, 5-minute break. Go and have a, I don't know, do something. Go and break. Enjoy that. Chat amongst yourselves, and I'll be back in literally about 5 minutes. Literally about 5 minutes. So see you in a sec. Right. So I'm back. Might actually help if I take a picture of that. There we go. That makes more sense. That makes it seem like more like I'm back. Ah, right. Kylo Ren's TIE Fighter thing. It's an interesting idea. Actually, I need to get onto that at some point with Star Wars stuff and especially do the new movie stuff, because I've done none of it. Done none. God knows what I'm going to put here. Just going to put in boxes and stuff. But yeah, what I'm thinking, guys, is stream for about another 45 minutes or so. Then I'm going to go have some lunch, and if I feel alright, I'll stream again for another couple of things. Missing the elevator music. I know I should have put in different music. But the reason that I use the same mix for each of these streams is because I'm really lazy. I'm going to be totally honest. I'm lazy. And what I do is I just copy and paste the music into the description. You don't actually have to. I don't think you have to with Windswept, but it's really good music, and I get asked about it all the time. So it makes more sense to just shove it up, you know. Supremacy. Supremacy's too big. It's like a Super Star Destroyer. It's just like, you know, if you want to build it, that's up to you, but I ain't doing it. And it's just there's no. I don't think like enough people would watch it to make it worth actually doing at all. Honestly, so that's why I haven't. That's why I haven't done one. That, and I just haven't got enough time. I just don't think I'd actually have enough physical time to do it at all. You know. It's also that it takes time. Throw some crates up there. That'll do. But yeah, it took 2 days. What took 2 days? Oh, the 1/10 Star Destroyer. Yeah, I mean that's big enough. Shula says an outhouse. That's actually a really good idea. Yeah, fair enough, Shula. All right. I'll make you an outhouse. Shula's outhouse. This one is. At the request of Shula, all outhouses must be to certain specifications. And yes, I am flying all the way over here, because I can't be bothered to find the blocks. That's quite bad, really, isn't it? I'm going to start making more houses soon. I've started on the Merchants Guild, so I need to finish that off. I started that the other day. Oh, I did it with these ones, did I? Okay, see. That's why I do it. That's why I do it, because I can't remember anything. Grab that thing. Grab that. Poop block. I'll do. Oh, yeah, flies as well, yeah. See? Much easier. Yeah, definitely, yeah. So I started on the Merchants Guild. It's not finished, obviously. But flattened out this area here. They can actually use this to shoot down on people as well, so it's quite good. Idea being that you pay with the Merchants Guild, you then get you like to use the warehouses to a certain size or whatever, depending on your membership or whatever. So you got the warehouses down here, and then obviously the guild house itself. And then this will be the like more of a higher class town-ish type bit, and then we'll just have noble houses mostly in those bits. So we can have all that fancy stuff like the jeweler that we were talking about. So we've got quite a few things to do actually. Here we go. So saddle maker. Oh yeah, I've got saddle maker to do as well. Construction site, yeah. Burrow mines, that's outside. Bank and the goldsmith, for example. Those two. Bird shop. Merchant skills, what we're building. Or not what we're building. The toy shop as well. That's gonna be interesting actually. I'm quite looking forward to that. Then the mason and stuff like that. I don't know what to do with the mason. Whether I have him in town or have him outside of town. Because there's not a lot of stonework going on inside a town. It'll be mostly the castle that would have been for that. So it's like, yeah. Something like that. How's it going? We got Dragos Alin as well. Zang Andy. What are the numbers on the top left? So the top left numbers are... Now I can't see them on mine, but I can kind of like see what you guys are seeing. Twitch is 0. YouTube, people watching me on YouTube for this stream is 16. And we got Mixer, which is one person is watching me on Mixer. So that's how it is. It's a nice little counter type thing that you can get with something called... called... What's it called? I've done this before. I've gone Streamlabs. There we go. It's Streamlabs that does it. It's the same with the event bar down the bottom. So if you like certain events, like if you donate to me, you'll come up on the screen and have this big like flashy thing. I'll get completely deafened, and then it'll come up on here as the last kind of like thing. So the last people that or person that donated to me was Zenko Cast. And he actually donated quite a bit, It's $5 Canadian, $5 Canadian, and $2 Canadian, which is really nice. Yeah. I should add elevator music for when I go AFK. I don't go AFK too often though. Quite good compared to other streamers, I think. But I don't know. Maybe. Do I like the Warcraft movie? I've been meaning to watch it. Like seriously, I have been meaning to watch it for like a year, maybe more. So I will watch it at some point. Honest. Hopefully. Right, what are they going to do up here? Well, there's some nice ants in there. Well, the muddy dirt kind of works, doesn't it? But I think it's thick mud. It's the one that I use, which has got this kind of like it's that kind of brown, you know? Yeah. I can actually at least do... I can either do that or that. I think we just do that. Because of the bits of roof on top of it. Yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah, you can look down. It's alright, they haven't got a window there. That would be quite disturbing. You know, you're in the bakery and you just go, oh my god! I don't know. Right, anyway, what's going on? Why do the ants look like blood? I know they're actually quite... Oh, it's because of the netherrack. I think it's netherrack. It's supposed to be like meat or something underneath. So yeah, bloody meat or something. Because the netherrack in Conquest is pretty disgusting. Actually, it's like guts and stuff. So I think what he did is he took this texture, shoved it underneath, made it darker, and then built stuff on top, like put in some dirt and stuff like that. I don't know. Yeah, something like that. Also, some interesting buildings in like Stormwind and all the Dark Portal. I will definitely check it out if it's got some interesting buildings. I'm always looking for stuff for just inspiration in general, just like things that are just you don't get to see. I'm just gonna have this one. Probably have it open. Can I make it open the other way? Yeah, apparently can. Cool. So I'll have that there and come in, come to my Cartwright. Don't mind the toilets. I don't know. Everyone's got a bucket in it for the kids to run around with it. Okay, right. Add elevator music when I go AFK. Yep, I could do. Did you my question about building a newer type of cargo blimp. I've never built a proper cargo blimp or any blimp at all. I've meant to, but I remember when I was first starting out, like after a couple of years of YouTube, I did try a couple times. I couldn't do it. Could not get the shape right. I think I could now, but I really struggle with the shape of blimps. It's just so difficult. Streamlabs is better than TP Stream. I never heard of that. Never heard of that. I just use Streamlabs. I honestly, Sips said about it, and I've seen quite a few people use it, just like the same kind of thing. It seems to work. Shooter says I don't go AFK. I just end the stream. It's because I don't know why. It's like it just cuts off, so I've got to wait like 10 seconds and then cut it. Been getting better until I forget. So Shula says at least there's some inner city outhouses. Shula, you know you're going to be known as the poop fairy or something like that. Where do you poop? Hello, Lord Daka. Where do you poop? Excuse me. I would like to know where the bathrooms are. Yes. Very good. Leave me in peace. Yes. Well, at least get to look up the sky, I guess. Oh, I'm now stuck. That's good, isn't it? Right, there we go. Anyway. But no, surely you are right. As normal, as usual, you know. Apparently doesn't want to work. How did I get it to work last time? I mean, got to somehow go on this side with it closing that way. Apparently it just does it like that. Okay, fine, whatever. What software do I use to stream and record? So for streaming, I use OBS Studio, which is, I'll show you guys. It's this thing. obviously that's then watching itself, so it goes bad. But I use OBS Studio because you can like switch between different things, like might be right back, you know, that kind of stuff, and it's just quite easy to do stuff with, really. So I quite like it. But yeah, it's just, you know, just switch and it'll be fine. I can't really show you how it actually works though, it's a bit difficult. But yeah, I use that for recording. I actually use Bandicam. It was really cheap. It's like 10 quid or something when I bought it, when I bought Bandicam initially. It was just great. 10 quid. You can't go wrong. You know? So, use that. I have used Shadowplay for a bit as well. Shadowplay's pretty good. You know, nothing wrong with Shadowplay. It's just I stopped using Shadowplay after a while because I kept on having these weird issues where with Shadowplay the video was perfect and then there was no audio, and it was Shadowplay that had broken it. So then I had to keep on testing it. It just got so annoying because I was like testing it and then it would cut the audio out halfway through. And it was just a weird bug with drivers, and it just drove me nuts. Whereas Bandicam has never let me down on that. It's never had a bug like that. So that's why. So I go with those. But yeah, it's pretty good. That, and it's cheap. You know, it is. I mean, though Shadowplay's free, so it's like, yeah. But you know what I mean. It's just there. Let's get a cauldron in. For God's sake. It's like, oh yeah, make a fire. Put out the fire. Make a fire. Oh, so you can't actually put a fire on there. That's annoying. That'd be quite good for like, probably not so much with this, but the other cauldron. Can you do it with the other one? No. Oh, that's annoying. I wish you could do that. You should be able to set it on fire. So you make it look like a, you know, like a bin thing that's on fire or whatever. I don't know. Something like that. Yeah. Thai Silentia or something like that. I have no idea what you're talking about, Alex. I'm going to be honest. No idea. Tom Crooks, who's Sips? Sir, you need to leave. No, I'm joking. Sips is he's a member of the Yogscast, if you know the Yogscast. He's pretty funny. I think he's very funny. He's kind of got the right sense of humor for me. Like, he makes me laugh. So he is my favorite YouTuber. At first, I didn't like him at all. I really did not like him. It's kind of grown on me over the years or whatever. But yeah, absolutely love it. Fire spread on? No, of course not. Good God, I turned that off on every single one of my maps straight away. I've had very bad mistakes with that, quite a few times. But yeah, Sips is very good. Roman Eagles builds a town cesspit outside the city where they put their waste. Well, what I've gone for instead is the river. They throw it in the river and it goes down and it goes into the swamp. That's part of the reason why the swamp is how it is. Yeah. Nice. Real nice. Right, they're gonna have something. Yeah, beef cut, because he's been having some pretty good clients lately. So he's got some nice beef cooking in there. Oh yeah, I wish there was a fire block in Conquest for times like cauldrons. That would actually do it, wouldn't it? Yeah, absolutely. Right, I need to split this. Good God, it's lagging. Ah, I've got it on fire, haven't I? So did it for the... That would also be why it's lagging, because it sometimes does that. It seems to be when it's loading models, and when Shaders is trying to figure out what the hell to do. So, that's fair enough, you know. Can't really blame it for that. Yeah, we can have an actual upper one, can't we? I'm wondering if we have... Yeah, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have... What I'm going to do, I'm going to have an upper floor for this side. Not for this side, so I can have this side quite open. And then we can put in, obviously, a window as well. We haven't really got any windows. So that's a nice window. Look at that. That's a nice view, isn't it? Well, we have to see it, but, you know. And I know that I'm going with windows and they probably wouldn't have them and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, well, I wouldn't have glass. This one does not have any like detail on the windows at all, except for this. So that's what I've gone with. Okay. So it has got detail on it. I just was ignoring it apparently. Right. So put that on there. Punch those into there. Shove this on top. Shove this on top. There you go. Kind of works. Doesn't look like it's properly punched in though, does it? That's because it won't be. Because of it being a vertical slab. That's fine. And that'll help with this window, because this window looks... yeah, I'll just block it up. It just looks terrible. You know, so they've got some crazy shutters on them. Yes, if I go with that, at least going across, that'll be pretty good. Right, sorry guys. Get behind. Tom Crooks was joking, loves Slipstream. Ah, fair enough, man. Do I listen to the Triforce podcast? No, I haven't. I haven't listened to that. I haven't heard of it. It's the first time I heard of it. Is it good? You got M1STEH Bus Gaming. I'm just going to call you Bus Gaming. It's worth it. Okay. Totally worth it. Right. What's worth it? I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay. Swamp people are gonna smell bad. Yes, they are. Swamp people are. What building's this? Oh man, we've only been doing it for 2 hours and 40 minutes. It's Cartwright. You know? He repairs carts, he builds carts, he does things with carts, he makes wheels, he puts wheels on. He has got the best rims in town, man. Look at this rim wall. He'd be like, hey man, you want some rims? And you'd be like, whoa, dude, you got so many. Oh man, what are these? And he'll be like, oh, these are iron plated, you know, and you'll be like, whoa, iron, that's too much rich for my blood. I'll just take wood. Do you know what I mean? No, maybe. So Cartwright, repairer of carts, like kind of like shipwright, you know, WRIGHT, stupid English spelling for it, but totally makes sense to me anyway. Oh, for God's sake, let's go. Right, now randomization. Oh, I quite like how these have turned out. The blocks and the stuff. Oh god, this is weird. I don't know what to do with this bit at all, but oh, and the heat would just rise up at least and it would go out of there eventually. Probably, if this got really smoky, it'd be horrible. It'd be like going right into your bedroom. If this is going to be a bedroom. Something like that. It'd be pretty good. Mr. Bus is Mr. Bus. I agree, I know. Maybe. Yeah. Are you ever going to upload as much tutorials as you used to? Honestly, no, because of work. So I changed jobs like a couple years ago, and the job that I'm in now is much better paid, like twice as much money. But it's just I'm knackered. I'm so tired by the time I get home. So that it's one of those. I just don't think I've got it in me. I just really don't. Whereas before, like I used to have, you know, it was still like, you know, a hard job. It's not really like overly taxing, but it wasn't like under taxing at all by any means at all. But you know, I could go get home and I could record from like 6 to 10 without a problem. You know, I would just be able to come in and just do 4 hours solid recording every day. I would have no problems with it. These days I can't do it. I just have not got the energy. I'm wiped out by the time I get home from work. So that's why. Now a lot of people are like, "Hey man, but don't you like do YouTube for a living?" Good God, no. It's money-wise, you can't do it. Just cannot do it. You know, too much money. Not too much money. Too little money. You know, it would just be impossible. Probably if I got to like 1.7 million subscribers, I think then I could do it. I'll probably be earning the same amount of money as my normal job. But at the minute, no. So that's why. I'm trying to though. I'm trying to get some good tutorials out. I'm trying to redo stuff as I do the airbase. It's just that what I used to do is like one a day, just solidly, like for like a couple years. What was I doing? I was doing 6. Yes, I was doing 6 small tutorials, small-ish tutorials. That was like from, you know, 5 minutes to half an hour long per day, every day. Not 6 per day, sorry, 6 per week of those. So that was that thing. And I used to do a massive ship on a Saturday. I have no idea how I did it. I really don't. Sorry, I didn't like that raining. That's why I'm changing it. So you know, it's just not possible. I have no idea how I did it. Too much energy, apparently. Right, so something like that I'll do. I'm wondering how the hell we're going to get up here. But hopefully you understand. You know, hopefully that makes you helps understand. You know. But I mean, I've got over. I was looking the other day. Like I was like, oh, I've gone over 1,000 videos, and I was like, no, I've gone way over 1,000 videos. I've done like 1,700 videos in total, and I was like, holy hell, how? That's a lot of my life. I've used up a lot of my life on this, on YouTube. Is it worth it? Don't know. I really don't know. I couldn't tell you. I'm just like, yeah, no, and kind of, but not really. Oh man, I'm gonna have to end up doing this here. There we go. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, but then I can do this, can't I? I need a different thing for the fence. The fence is not right on this at all. Like that is not the fence that I want. Where's an oak fence? There it is. So why is it not there? Oh, I guess this isn't oak, is it? It's Wait a minute. What the? Why is it not there? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, I don't know. No idea. Not gonna question it. So yeah, you do that and then it's not there. Huh. Okay. Right, we'll have this weird stairway type thing that they've got going up here. That'll not get you up apparently. Oh man. Okay, well, best we can do something like that. And yeah, we can't really boost that up, can we? No, so yeah, best we can do is a trapdoor type thing. Okay, well, that's fine. No, that's fine. I'll be alright with that. It's a bit, and there as well apparently. Oh man. Well, it's gonna happen, isn't it? God knows. Right. Okay. Steve Daniels have missed not seeing your videos. But they're up every so often. I had a couple like weeks where I just couldn't do it again, which does happen. It's weird. It's really weird. Right. Oh yeah, that one'll be fine. That'll be. Oh yeah, I do need one there, and I do need the normal one as well. So let's get that. If I put that one there, put this one here, put that one there, and that one there. Alright, I'll finish this and I'll have a chat with you guys. I think I'll border this off here so we've got some proper beams going on. Even though then that beam can't go up, which would have been perfect, but I think that's going to be... So I don't like doing this. I don't like it when it... when I do like... Oh, man. Yeah, you could get the carts out, that's fine. Like, you'd have to move them all out and everything like that, but that's fine by me then. Oh, no, get out of the way. But, yeah, it needs to have, like, some sort of beam in it. For show. So I have something like that. That can then get deleted. And then this will have to be on here. And then, yeah, we won't worry too much about... What did I do here? What is this? Oh, did I think that was right or something? You know, did I just lose it? So there we go. Have something like that. That looks okay. Okay, and then we can... board this up, right? That's what I'm saying. Get some of this. I know that I said I was going to do it after that, but I've changed my mind. I'm just going to finish this bit first, get a little bit of the plan, and then we can talk and I can catch up on the chat and get a little bit further in. God, I'm getting so hungry. We've got chicken casserole on at the minute, and it is starting to smell really, really good. Oh God, it's just started to like properly, you know, cook and smell nice, and yeah, it's not good. It's not good when you're hungry at all. So does that one not wrap into that one? That's really bizarre. I'm actually surprised about that. There we go, something like that. There we go. If we get something like that, we've got this like this archway here. We can then separate this bit out. We've got this here where we can have like a little bit of a sitting area. This will be up here. This will, the warm air will then rise into this like bedroomy type area that we have up here or whatever. It'll be quite open. It's quite a nice house. You know, I mean, this is pretty big. Right. The Obsidian Sword. That's a very cool name as well. Hey Dakar, I'm a decent fan. Want to say keep up the good work. Thanks, man. Thank you very much for coming and stopping by on the stream and commenting. And I didn't even switch over to Minecraft mode, so there we go. That's now going to look better. Shula, only 1.86 million until you can do this full time. Pretty much, I can't see it actually happening ever. Zang Andy, wish you could make more vanilla tutorials. Zang, or Andy, if you notice, the new ones I've been doing are all... Whoa, thanks, Tom. He just deafened me.
Yeah, it has sips, Lewis and Flax in it. Check it out.
Thanks, man. Didn't you do that earlier? Didn't you comment that like quite a bit earlier? Has it only just come through? That's weird. But thank you so much, Tom. I really do appreciate it, man. That totally deafened me, though. That scared the hell out of me. Really, really scared the hell out of me. Yeah, so Zang Andy, yeah, definitely that's what I'm doing at the minute. So what I'm doing is obviously building them in whatever mod that I'm using, like this. All of the Rohan ones that I've done, I've done 2 versions of. Well, actually, I haven't done 2 versions of. If I'm always going to do different versions, I'll always put default first or vanilla first. As you saw with the new plane, that one was in vanilla, and it's just going to be in vanilla. I'm not going to do another version of it. And that's going to be the same with all the other planes and any other stuff that I do in the future, just because I get quite a lot of comments like that, and I think for beginners they really struggle with things. It's really weird because I don't at all. It's absolutely fine, but they seem to struggle. So I'm definitely trying to. Backyard, hi Duck, how are you doing? Have you seen Vigerman's Krasberg yet? I see, maybe worth checking out. I have. It looks freaking phenomenal. I see it on Twitter and I'm just like, God damn it. Do you know what I mean? It's amazing. Jeff Jefferson, what game is this? Minecraft. Shula A, what's my opinion on Ducon stopping? I only found out today on the stream earlier, so I don't know. I think he'll be back, but I haven't watched the video in order to understand why he stopped, you know? It's probably just... It's just... YouTube is very difficult, very, very difficult to get into. And there's not money to be made from it, so you have to do a full-time job as well as doing that. And if you're trying to do it like raise a family at the same time, that is a huge amount of time that you're basically spending, and you'll get completely burnt out. So I haven't watched the video, so I don't know, but I can kind of understand, because I've almost quit so many times, so many times. I just keep on coming back to it because I like building quite a lot. I like showing stuff off, and then you guys help me as well. You just like say, "No, that's crap. Do something else or whatever." It's really good. Do you know what I mean? That's the really real reason. So yeah. Should I? The stair is still better than the monk's school place where it goes into all. It doesn't annoy you, does it? I mean, what's wrong with it? There's nothing wrong with this. This stupid staircase. This is normal. This is what happens. Have you ever been into a building where you go here and you get smacked into a wall and you have to jump onto the stairs, and then you go up the stairs and then you go into this place and then you go off? No, you haven't lived. Yeah, I know. It annoys me too. Don't worry. As soon as I come back to this place, this is just getting ripped out completely. It'll probably be like I'll have some stairs going up the side or something like here or whatever. But it does annoy me too. I quite like this where you go underneath it, but I also hate it because it's such a big building, so it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. So yeah. Spazza says, don't push my tutorials out the way with your grand designs. Okay. Shule, did I just lose it? Feels like a trick question. Absolutely, yeah. Right. We got Spit Furiano Moza. Thank you very much. Been a fan for years. Well, thank you, man. Thank you for coming on the stream as well. We've got Ryan Tiger Chapman 07. How's it going? What did you miss? Cartwright, really. We've been building a Cartwright, which is a guy that repairs carts. Schuler's bogs are here because he needs the loo. He literally needs a toilet. So I could put something like that in there, couldn't I? There you go. It's a fold-down seat, right? So you, yeah, you flap that down and just bang. I don't know. Obviously, you don't do bang because that would be a bit weird. But yeah, we've been building a Cartwright, which is like a dude that repairs carts. So we've got a couple little designs. They're not great, but I'll probably, as people like send me pictures of stuff. But we got a guy that basically builds carts and wheels and all that stuff, and he's got like a little warehouse underneath where he's got a couple built, and around here, and we're just doing his little house. Actually, it's not really a little house; it's a big house. He's got quite a big house. He's obviously quite good at it because he's got quite a bit of money. So we got to interior this bit, we got an interior this bit, and we got an interior this bit as well. So we've got quite a bit to do, unfortunately. I like how I've just like blocked out that window and I don't care. Actually, why haven't I got any windows on this side? Is it just because of the... right, okay. Yeah, that's fair enough then. It's got a window up there. I mean, that's fine. Is there one on the other side? No. Well, we need one. Let's go and grab a window. Build this, I'll then grab the extra comments. And then I'm going to get some lunch. Definitely. I'm getting hungry. Getting too hungry. And I'll come back on again after, so... and we'll finish it off, or just do some stuff. Kind of see how it is. Minecraft versus Roblox. Never played Roblox, so no idea. Zangandy said YouTube is causing too much pressure from him. That's fair enough. Yeah, it's weird and stress. Yeah, yeah, it's so difficult with that. I totally understand. If those are the reasons he sent the video, I totally understand him completely. Spazza, actually, the guy that's in here who also does tutorials, he'll probably understand it as well with the amount of requests that come through that just sometimes you just, go, oh man, you need to build this. Can you build this for like tomorrow? Can you build this for like today? Can you do it like this? Can you do that one? Can you do this one? That's great. I love this one that you've just done for me, but I want another one. And it never ends. So I'm sure Spazza gets the exact same thing. Chile, Cartwright, dude with a wheel fetish. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. That's it. Loves wheels. So I totally understand. If that's the reason he's gone, then that's the reason he's gone. I would still love him to make videos. And even if it's like he's not forcing himself to make videos, he just, like, if he's building something, say for example, doesn't stream it, just builds it like he is. If I was building this and then if he did a walk around and just showed off what he's built, I'd be quite happy with that. I'm sure everybody else would. But it's totally up to Ducon, what he wants to do. I totally understand if if it's stress. I can completely understand that. Completely understand exactly. Because I've been there. So it's one of those, It's just a huge amount of stress. Will there ever be a donator server, says Stan. Honestly, I did a server before and I spent hundreds of pounds onto it. I spent so much money on it. And that was from YouTube earnings, and then it went over my YouTube earnings. So I was putting my personal money into it. I did that for about a year over. Difficult. Really difficult. I think with Hytale, if the servers are really good in Hytale and Hytale's a good game, I'll probably do it with that. I won't do it with Minecraft because it is so difficult to manage. I'm actually going to build another pooper. Yeah, they're so difficult to manage. Servers, honestly, I just the amount of reviews that we had. I was chatting the other day to Quitster, who was one of the admins on the Dakacraft server when I had a server. I was actually chatting to him the other day, and we both miss the server, right? We both miss just doing server stuff, but we do not miss the we don't miss the reviews. Having to do all the reviews, doing all the admin part of it was the bit that we didn't like as much, because we were spending so much time doing the admin of it, we weren't building anything, and then I had people getting annoyed at me that, oh, Daka, why haven't you built this? Or, you know what I mean? And then it's like, oh, man, you need to do that. Yeah, I really want you to do that. And they come on the server and, like, say that. And then they go, oh, but I want you to help me build right now. And it's like, well, right, what do you actually want? Oh, well, can't you do both? Like, it should only take you, like, 4 hours or something. And it's like, fucking, yeah. Do you know what I mean? So you just get conflicting stuff. Yeah, but it's too expensive. If Hightail's a good price, then I'll do something. And I'll probably just do it for donators. I won't have it open again. Because, man, if you give something out for free, people don't appreciate it. I'm not joking. It's so bizarre. It's like, wait, so you're complaining about a server that I'm paying for you, and I will never ask you for money. Okay, so there's like that kind of stuff. It's really difficult. It's really, really difficult. I like to correct. Hey, man, what's on? Feeding my one son and trying to listen to you. Cool. I've got this weird vision of you breastfeeding your son now. Thanks for that. I know that's not what's happening, but yeah. Have you heard already that discussed about Duke on stream? I know. I didn't even know about it. The people told me on the stream, man. I'm surprised, but you know, I totally understand him as well. So I need to watch the video. I need to understand everything first, and I'll probably send him a message and just. You know, I think everyone should just send him a message and just say thanks. You know, I think that's fair enough. Don't think I'd mind that. Just say, you know, thanks for literally all the entertainment. Because Ducon's made me a better builder, and me and Ducon had our issues at one point. You know, but it's just the way it is. So I don't know. God knows. All right, I think that's it. I think I'm done for stuff. Stuff? What am I talking about? I'm going to get lunch. That's what I'm talking about. So I've done 3 hours of a stream. Got some buildings. I'll be on in probably, I don't know how long it'll take me to cook. Probably 45 minutes, maybe. But I'll tweet about it like normal. And if you got the notifications on either Twitch or on YouTube, then you get it again. But we'll do another stream in a little bit for a couple hours again. Need to fill this out. This is annoying me. This area with the whole like decking part of it just really annoys me. It looks. Why have you built it? Why would he build this without putting stuff there? Chickens, more chickens. Yeah. Watching this at 6:33 AM. Damn, man. It's 11:34 AM now. But yeah, crazy. How's it going, Harlow Gaming? Good to see you again. Unfortunately, I'm literally gonna go. So yeah, I don't know. I need lunch. I do need lunch, Sheila. Everyone needs lunch. Or breakfast. Hey, Spitfire and Moser. Thank you so much for donating, man. If you jump onto my Discord and give me a shout, I'll put you into the donator group. I haven't got anything automated. I don't know if you can do it with it. It'd be really good if I can. But do jump in. Jump into the Discord. And come on. Harlow Gaming, you'll miss me? Okay, man. Thank you for watching on Mixer as well. It's always good when I do multi-streaming and people do watch on different platforms. I quite like it. It's quite good. And the chat's not too bad with Restream as well. They're brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So, Legendary X-Man lives in Florida. Fair enough. Fair enough. Right, guys. Give me like 30 minutes to half an hour. 30 minutes to half an hour, yeah. Give me the same time. Yeah, give me 10 minutes to 10 minutes. No. Give me about half an hour to 45 minutes and I'll be back. So, it'll be pretty good. I'll get a nice coffee as well after, so it'll be pretty good. Right, guys, right. I will see you in a little bit. Go get lunch. Go and have a rest. And I'd like to get wrecked. I need to catch up with you as well, definitely at some point, man. Aranita, watching at 5:30. What's wrong with you people? You got Nomical watching at 7:35 PM. Yeah, the world's crazy. Oh man. But yeah, Spitfire, Reno, Moser, do join my Discord, man. Just go onto the main channel and grab it on there. Something. Definitely. Right. Bye. At least for a little bit. Love you back.